Welcome to what happened here?
GCW so high, ladies and gentlemen. As you
Yeah,
see on
no,
the
I can't.
screen, we
Sorry,
are we are here for GCW's So High. It's a True Hill Heat Workhorse Wrestling Network collaboration, as you see. Hey, ladies and
there we
gentlemen,
go.
I'm Dolores, and this is
I,
ALW, both from Workhorse Wrestling Network. So get ready, GCW. We are here on Thriller. Make sure you here to see it all.
my bad. That totally threw me off. I couldn't see anything on the screen. It was just a graphic, so I wasn't sure that we were actually. I wasn't sure what was going on. I had told Dolores I was going to do all that, so thank you for picking it up because I
Oh,
didn't know
no
what was going
problem.
on. But as she said, we're here on True Hill Heat Twitch channel watching GCW So High.
Yes, ladies
Thanks
and
to anybody that
gentlemen. Who is this,
joins
a
us.
cluster?
It probably is. I would imagine it's their standard scramble that they have at some point of every show. Los Desperados coming to the ring.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. I'm going through. Yeah, Los Desperados is supposed to be facing Bang and Matthews. So
All
let
right.
me
So I guess
let
it's
me
not a scramble.
let me
Oh,
get it back
it's
to.
Los Desperados is Aries and Gringo Loco. Okay. Interesting. I didn't
They've
recognize
been
them at
doing it. They've been wrestling together for a minute.
the horned helmet. I haven't seen these two as a tag team yet. I haven't seen these guys. I like both of them, so should be fun. Should be a good show. It's Mance Warner versus Hoodfoot for the GCW title. That should be a good match. I think we got Masha versus Danhausen, right? If I'm not mistaken, on the card as well.
Yep. I can tell you who's on the card as of right now. Galeno Del Mal versus Jack Cartwheel. Brusky Jimmy versus one Kyle Manders. Joy Janela and Megan Bain versus Blake Christian and Shane Mercier. Uh, we have the Bang and Matthews match versus Los Desperados. The Rejects versus Mother Father. Okay. And Myron Reed versus
Mm.
Sydney Akeem, aka as we said on Seeing Stars, smoking that Reggie, the former Reggie of WWE. Danhausen versus Masha Slamovich, and for the GCW World Title, we have Mance Warner versus Hoodfoot.
Sounds like a decent card.
Yes,
Should be a fun show.
yes, yes.
You always get something fun with GCW. You're gonna get some violence and some craziness and
So let me. I was copying the color number because I didn't do. There we go. That's more of that green, that smoke, that
it's a little bit
you know.
easier to read too, actually. I mean, I'm blind, so I'm probably not a good judge of
Oh
what's
no,
easy or not
I'm
to
half
read,
blind myself. So don't worry about that.
but it's easier for me to read on that lighter green than it was on the darker orange or on that orange.
So
Looks like all four men are in the ring.
yes,
The ref's gonna get ready to ring that bell and get this match started.
ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, um, GCW has a lot of different names for their pay-per-views. A lot of them very, very normal. Like yesterday's was Believe Me, okay? Which we saw Sean Rice Sapp face Effie in a funny but very entertaining match
Did you watch it?
where Effie defeated Sean Rice Sapp. It
Okay.
took him almost 10 minutes, like 9 minutes and some change. But it was fun and funny. So it was worth, if you saw it, it was worth going back and looking at it.
I need to go back and look at
And
it.
then
I've never.
tomorrow we have um, Don't Tell Me What to Do. So
Yeah,
that's
I need to go back and watch it. I've never seen Sean Ross Sapp wrestle. I know he's wrestled a couple times, and I've never actually seen him wrestle. So
I was,
I'm
you know
curious.
what? I thought it was gonna be like a super train wreck because days before, not saying that Sean is a bad wrestler, because Sean has been trained in wrestling. It was that he was nervous that Effie hadn't went over the match with him. And it was like days before. And I was like, that's something you all should work out. Like, I can do this, but I can't do this. I can do this, but I can't do that. And then I know he had mentioned he had twisted his ankle or hurt his ankle or something. So I was like, oh my God.
But it came off okay.
Yeah. It was a slower paced match. Like, you didn't expect like him to be, 350 in or anything like that. But he did sell well.
Effie's a good wrestler. I imagine he's a good guy to be in the ring with when you're still, I guess, learning. I don't know how long Sean's been doing this, but I'm assuming he's still kind of in that learning phase, that,
You know what?
developmental phase.
Something that dawned on me when I saw them do like the, low blow spot, and it's I just is it just me? But Mercedes did the low blow spot sorta kinda on Nyla Rose. And then that's when she picked her up and shook her like a rag doll.
Was that on Dynamite?
I think that was on Dynamite when I saw it. You know
Yeah,
how
I
the
need
days
to.
blend together with the wrestling because you're watching it all day, every day.
Yeah, I need to. I honestly, in all
And
full
to
disclosure,
me, just could be me. Nyla deserves a little bit more respect than that because that technically is not in the eyes of beholder supposed to hurt her. I don't, I know the technical stuff, but I also know that that's not supposed to happen.
yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I know that I haven't made it all the way through Dynamite. In full disclosure, I've made it to the end of Osprey and MJF, and I haven't watched past that yet. So I got to finish that after this watch along tonight. So
So I
I
just
haven't seen any of that yet. But I mean, you're a woman. Does a low blow hurt?
um most I would say no. No,
Okay. It
no,
definitely hurts guys. There's no doubt about
no.
that.
You would have to like correctly spot the between part to hit it, and you have to get like in between. Like you have to take your fingers and aim, and that's just something that I don't think you are gonna do. We have a lot of area space. It's not that hard to hit, but you all have to go in between, maybe a swipe move to kind of get it, and that's
I guess
not gonna
that's my
work.
fault for asking the question.
That's not gonna work. I mean, this is Twitch and this is a GCW show. You do. And wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, if you go over to Workhorse Wrestling Network, sometimes I will give you the answer that I really want to give. I'm on True Hill Eats. I'm gonna give you the answer that I think SP3 might want me to give.
uh, where he's tagging Gringo Loco. I thought he tagged him. Yep. Here comes Gringo Loco. He's taking his time to come in.
But like, I don't even understand that from men.
Why?
Because you literally got to get your whole arm and elbow up in there.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
little uncomfortable. You telling me you can't catch it before the elbow gets up in there?
I mean, you would think so. I'm assuming you're. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe you could be caught off guard. I mean, I don't.
Because
And
I
and
gotta
the
reach
thing,
from the back to ding the front.
the thing about men is that you only have to graze it for it to hurt pretty bad. So you don't have to make like good contact. Solid contact is way too painful. So
I mean,
a
because
graze is more than
you
enough.
all
So
have
even if you just
backsides, so you have to go up under the backside between the legs to just up to hit something. And if a person is quick enough, all you hitting is thighs. So at this
yeah, I
point,
mean, you are
I
trying to
said,
you're trying to add some reality to the wrestling low blow that's not real. So
yeah, that's listen. I tried to figure out Tongaloa. I don't blame you. You missed that,
he
and it was
missed
not your
that
fault.
bad. He
It
missed
was
it
not
bad.
your fault. It was not your fault. He wasn't
He
in the right place.
he got
He
the
wasn't
second
in the
one, but
right
he missed the first one bad.
place. Listen, I just think the new move should be you run in the front, pow, one good time, one good punch, one good punch, because you can't miss it in the front. You just pow, one good time.
No.
That's gonna be my finishing move. Pow. Then as you come down, I just jump up and kick you with a knee up under the chair. As you falling, that's your last sight. As you falling, as my knee just right up into your chair. Like,
Hey, see, I'm in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up?
how you doing? We are watching So High on Thriller. I want to get high,
Gringo
high,
Loco with the
high,
2 counts. I think it's on August. I'm not sure. I don't know the difference
what?
between August and Davy Bang. So I don't know which one's which, but
Let me make
one's in
sure
blue,
because
one's in
one is
green.
one is a little melanated. He got a little bit of more melanin.
Melanin. Gringo Loco and Aries in the ring together, 2-on-1, beating up one of them.
But you can tell,
Trying to fight his way out. They got him up. Gringo Loco's about to dump him on his head. Oh, lungbuster. And then Aries,
okay,
springboard, moonsault.
Davy is the
1,
more
2.
melanated one that's in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Davy's in the ring and August is on the outside. All right.
Yeah.
Aries was.
Did he just pin him and nobody did anything?
Did he what?
It looked like he pinned Gringo Loco, but they didn't count it because they were doing the next move.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's like they missed the pin there. The pinfall. They weren't going to
Hold
get
on a
3 count,
second.
but. Aries has, Aries and Gringo Loco have. That was Davey in the ring. Yeah. 2-on-1 right now. Loco. Oh, they whipped him into the corner. Loco went in. Aries followed. Davey kicked Loco in the face and then moved out of the way of Aries. Davey on the top rope. Hurricane Rana to Gringo Loco. Aries back on top of Davey. Davey with this, what you call that? Handstand into the ropes, I guess. And then do a move. Ruby's here. Thanks for coming over, joining us. It doesn't say you're muted, but we can't hear you. Yeah, definitely can't hear you. I mean, it shows you're not muted, but can't hear you. So try to read your lips, but uh,
It's me, ladies and gentlemen.
okay.
I fight all the mute buttons, and what I did was hit my microphone, my computer, and then the StreamYard chat mute. And so I unlocked one, then the other, then the other one.
All right, now we can hear you again. So
like I want to say, there we go.
Gringo Loco alone in the ring was banging Matthews.
Girl, I know. I know.
Thank you for taking the effort to get on here. We appreciate it.
You know, that's why I gave y'all a head start. I was like, hey, I'm going to be online. Here go the link. This is where y'all will find me. And all that I did when I got off camera, the one thing I didn't do is I didn't pour my water in my cup. Make that make sense. Also, make it make sense that I went 3 days, ladies and gentlemen. I want to complain about this. I went 3 days in the hot Georgia weather without an air conditioner.
That's crazy.
I got it fixed to wake up this morning and it be raining in my bathroom because the air conditioner is now pouring water into my bathroom where it rained so much,
Sweet.
it looks like the vent is about to fall in.
Sweet.
It's like I can't catch a break. So
Can't catch
then
a break.
the only way to fix it is to cut the air off. And I'm like, I've been without air for so long. This is not fair.
Whoa. That was a crazy rolling double team from Aries and Gringo. It didn't pay off. Banging Davies with the counter. Or, I'm sorry, banging Matthews with the counter.
Bang and
Whoa.
Matthew.
Aries just ran up their backs. That was crazy looking. And then kicked
It
him in the head.
was.
Gringo
It
Loco on
very much was.
top rope moonsault. And double pin. Or are they both? Oh, Aries and Gringo both tried to pin August Matthews, but he kicked out.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I want to let you know if you're new to us, we are the Workhorse Wrestling Network crew. This is ALW. I'm Dolores. Also, ALW is the top leader at the Workhorse Wrestling Network, and I'm more like, if you all don't know, I have my own set of things I do with the Workhorse Wrestling Network and without them. Sometimes you got to click up with your homies, and sometimes you got to party by yourself. Okay, that's it. Sometimes they party with you. They come on over. They party with me too. So if you want to get in touch with Workhorse Wrestling Network, let me drop this banner right here. I'm not gonna embarrass myself, so I always lean into the horse. This horse right here take you to all the Workhorse Wrestling Network's links. We also have a Twitch if you haven't seen it, and also, ladies and gentlemen, you can always stop by my house. I'm just a pink girl in my own pink world. I choose not to be pink today because I wanted to get high with GCW. So I wear my green. That good Reggie will send you into another atmosphere.
And don't forget, we're here on the True Hill Heat Twitch network. Make sure to follow True Hill Heat on Twitch, also on YouTube, and everywhere they are as well. Twitter and Facebook. True Hill Heat is everywhere as well.
I should ask
Make sure.
SP3 about his barcode because I know he has to have one. But as you all know, probably because if you found this, you know about True Hill Heat and the wonderful, wonderful work they put over there. All the great interviews they have, all the things they've done.
All right, Gringo Los Desperados getting the win.
Titanic. You watching the Titanic? Ruby had about enough of me. Oh, so our boys, Los Desperados.
The win.
Yeah.
Big top rope maneuver. I didn't even know what to call it. So
Call it crazy.
they
I
got the
saw this
pin.
big man I'm watching jump out on Jimmy Lloyd.
Right?
Whoa.
It's a video recap from Believe Me from
Yes. I
yesterday.
forgot his
Yeah,
name.
from
I have to
yesterday.
rewatch it. I was really trying to get into certain matches, and I actually was finishing up because they came on early. And I was rewatching. I gotta rewatch it again because when we do Seeing Stars, I always try to watch everything the day before and the day of so I can keep it in my memory. Because
Yeah.
if you all don't know, my memory is trash.
Mine too. Mine too.
uh, you know what? Out of all the things they did to Jimmy Lloyd, turning him into like a bigger Zack Ryder, they didn't do nothing with his hair. They trimmed it, but I thought they would give him the full like. I thought he was gonna come out like, "Oh, radio." I thought he was gonna do the whole thing. Thought he was gonna go. Thought he was gonna go full.
Thank God he didn't. All right, looks like Broski Jimmy versus Manders next.
Yes. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this maybe a day or two later on the Workhorse Wrestling Network, I'm going to pin True Hill Heat on your at the top of the chat. So, ladies and gentlemen, next matchup. Broski Jimmy versus One Call Manders.
That'll be a good
I
match.
know Broski Jimmy been on a semi. He do bad some weeks. He do good some weeks. So we'll see. And if you don't know, Big D MLJ on the mic. I'm not gonna say what they call him, but you know what D stand for. Ladies, if you got some, high five. You might get some. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. You might get some after you are so high. It might be. I know SB3 at home, like, man.
The views and opinions of Dolores in no way reflect Workhorse Wrestling Network or True Hill Heat.
They said, woo, woo, woo. You know it. It looked like your knees were about to buckle off and under you when you did that.
His legs are small for a big dude.
I know.
They look kind of funny.
It's the shirt for me. It kind of looked like Brian Pillman. What it's called? Doesn't it? Look, yeah, you see it. It does.
I have to look closer. It does kind of look like that. That's funny. And that's funny.
I like the dude with the obvious smoking paraphernalia on his head. Like he got the whole leaf and everything.
The whole leaf and everything. He must be talking about what happened last night and the dude that beat him up in the video package.
Yeah.
My volume's down, so I don't know what he's saying, but
Listen, I normally would have put my headphones and tried to listen, but he's like Matt. He just goes into a rant, and the rant goes on for 2 or 3 minutes. And at a certain point, somebody got to come out and be like, "This is enough.
this is enough."
Enough if enough, boy. Enough if you buck." Now, for a show, I'm just scanning the crowd. For a show called So High,
Right?
none of these people look like they're partaking anything that will make you so high. They look like they are perplexed at what's going on.
So I went to a comedy show where the whole gimmick was the 5 comedians come up and do 10 minutes completely sober. Then they go off stage for a half an hour, smoke a bunch of weed, and come back and each do 10 more minutes because it's supposed to be like, see how much different it is when you're high and whatever. And it's quite a big difference. So I'd be interested to see, like, they should do that with wrestlers where, like, you have to get high before the match and then go in and wrestle the match. See how
We saw how that went. We saw how that went for somebody. Jeffrey Nero Hardy. No. No, you can't get toe up and then go wrestle.
No, Rob Van Dam made it okay for years. His eyes was always small.
Yeah, but for a while, he was only allowed to do it after the match. He didn't do it before.
I guess that's probably true. That's probably true.
Listen,
All
and
right.
what's his girlfriend name? Katie Forbes?
Yeah, something like that.
I just want to say, listen, when she out there, she be twerking. I be like, get it, girl. She be bouncing it. I'm like, oh, listen.
The ref is running the bell. The match has begun.
Ceiling fan money. Go get that ceiling fan money. Go ahead.
Mander getting ready to chop Broski Jimmy in the corner. Lifted up his shirt and everything.
Mander's trying to see if she's on the show. Manders and Sawyer Wreck are engaged last time I checked. Their Christmas photo was hilarious. It's like them covered in like blood and them standing there with the dog. It was hilarious. I was like,
Manders is in the
why does
corner.
Mendes
Broski
picked him up?
Jimmy. Oh, Broski Jimmy with a big kick and a chop.
I keep calling him Jimmy Lloyd, but he's now Broski Jimmy.
Broski Jimmy.
Broski Jimmy should have got you some
Cardona.
clothes that fit, man. You look like you're uncomfortable. And what's up with the underwear / long leg pant?
At least he wears the undershirt like Kevin Owens, so you don't see like his whole stomach just flying around everywhere.
We know it's there. You know it's there. Just let it all hang out. Because eventually, sometimes he wrestles. Did yours get stuck too?
No.
No.
Nope.
Sometimes Triller and it, like I think the last show we did over on my channel, they just the feed went out and they were like, "That's it."
Yeah, I remember that. Broski Jimmy with the big strike, whipping Manders into the rope, big close or big forearm to the face. Manders is down. Broski Jimmy with a pin, 1. Manders kicks out at 1.
Man, he hit that man in the face.
Right? Gonna have to do a lot more than that to keep Manders down. I like Manders.
Is he pushing up? Jimmy.
He was doing some push-ups, right?
He wasn't. His hand wasn't even around his throat for the referee to break it.
Nope. Throw Manders into the corner again, into the ring post.
For those who are watching, me and ALW look over to the side because we're watching Triller on the side. Mine's off behind my computer. It would be nice if I had to just put my computer and then just looked over it, but you know.
Mine's right next to my computer screen, so.
Yeah. And I got this big small TV right here on the table.
Yeah, I'm actually watching on my phone, so it's even tinier.
I was, ladies and gentlemen, I had well intentions when I went into Prime Day. And I was like, I'm getting all this stuff. And I only get one thing. And it wasn't a thing that I intentionally went in there to get. I got another Echo. Anybody who knows, when you've had an Echo for as many years as I have, she begins to get disrespectful. Like, and then a couple of weeks ago, she was like, if you having any problems, let me know. And I was like, I got a problem. And she was like, tell me. And then I started telling her, she was like, oh, okay, thank you. I was like, hold on. I let you in my house and this is how you gonna do me? Okay. Let's upgrade you.
I don't know if it's an Echo or not, but my daughter and son-in-law definitely have some sort of Google Hub in the house, and every time you try to tell it to do something, it doesn't. It never understands what you're saying. It doesn't. Takes forever to do it. It plays the wrong thing or does the wrong thing. It's so annoying. She used to have an Alexa, and that worked well. I don't know why she switched, but.
And the thing that gets me the most is when I start to talk to her and she's just like, "What you say? You let me finish my sentence. You probably would know." Okay, broski Jimmy, what you about to do? He's sending woo, 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 right into the chair. He woo, woo, woo. Won't you woo, woo, woo? Yeah, he brought you to the chair.
Manders outside under the ring, getting the door.
Scoop. Slam.
I think I'm a little ahead of you.
Probably are. Because mine's paused for a second.
Manders putting the door in.
That's not a shot I needed to see.
Manders wedging the door in the corner between the second and top turnbuckle. Oh, Broski Jimmy with the low blow on Manders. And then the Rough Rider. 1, 2. Manders kicks out at 2 3/4.
Oh, chair in the stomach. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop for a sec. Let me know when you see Broski Jimmy hit the Rough Rider in the 2 count, and then I'll turn mine back on. That way we're a little bit closer in sync.
I got the door in the corner now.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, low blow. See, he had to go all the way on. We just talked about this.
We did just talk about
Rough
that.
Rider. 1,
Did he hit the
2, 3. He kicks
No.
out. He
Yep,
this
man,
is
just
what
kicks
got
out.
me. That was a 3. That was a 3. You could tell me that wasn't a 3.
All right, I'm pressing play again. I got Broski Jimmy with the chair, and he tried to hit Manders. Manders moved. Then Jimmy threw the chair. Manders tried to punch the chair like an idiot. Jimmy picked the chair up again, threw it at him, hit Manders in the top of the head with the chair.
Yes, I'm be on the same page.
All right. Ooh,
Oh, he's
Manders
dangling.
turns Jimmy inside out with the clothesline. Now he's going to put him through the
Oh,
door. All right. Broski Jimmy slammed through the door. 1, 2, and that was 3.
that
Right?
happened before. Yeah.
That was 3 this time. Manders, it appears, with the win. It looks like. It's hard to
Yes.
tell, but yeah. Yeah, the ref is about to put Manders'
Because
hands
like
up.
you saw
Manders with
before when
the
they
win.
did the 1, 2, 3, and then Jimmy rolled over. He was like 2, and I was like,
Hey.
hold on now.
That was a decent match, but it seemed for GCW, it seemed to end kind of quickly. Like usually those
Yeah,
matches go a little bit longer, but
my boy was tired. Jimmy said I might dress like Matt Cardona, but I ain't got stamina like his.
all right.
Also, I shouldn't see down your throat after a match.
Well, we get ready for the next match. Thank you for joining us here on the True Heel Heat Twitch channel. It is myself and Dolores from Workhorse Wrestling Network here watching
I
GCW
would
So
clip my fingers,
High.
but I don't know if they stay there like that. I started to do the see, that's what happens when you get old. Your fingers don't want to stay together. I used to throw the West Side sign up, but I can't do that no more.
Please make sure and follow the True Heel Heat Twitch channel. Make sure and go over to YouTube, follow Workhorse Wrestling Network and True Heel Heat. Follow Dolores' channel on YouTube.
Hey. And my baby.
Aw.
He not been on True Heel Heat before. I just, when TT got to lean over, I don't want to be all in nobody's face.
What's going on here? They're all outside. What are they doing outside? What is going on here?
That is Alley Catch.
I totally missed
And
whatever was
Effie.
going on there. All right,
That's
having
Alley
a
Catch and Effie talking.
Okay. Who was watching them talk? It looked like 2 people watching them. It was only could see
Now,
their
the only
silhouette
thing
in the
I know
back.
is that Effie and them have been beefing with Mance, one of his people, but
Right.
I thought, listen, I'm ready for that to be over.
I would say after Effie and Mance have been, they've been beefing for like 6 months now. Isn't that shit over already?
Doesn't seem like it. I wish. But maybe they don't find some new people to feud with. I'm hoping. Help me, help you, help us, please.
Alina Del
Listen,
Mar coming to the ring.
I just want to
That's a
say,
big dude.
God help you all tomorrow that I'm not going to be on the stream. Because I don't know if you saw Seeing Stars, but I had a full meltdown rant along with Jay News about that one match. Don't ever, after today, look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Don't you ever put PCO in that match, any match, let alone that match, ever again. I'm not gonna say with who, because if you all didn't know, True here he interviewed him, okay? But don't do me like that no more, okay?
What
Don't
show
do
was
me.
that?
Huh?
What show was that? That
About
they
when we
wrestled on?
went Seeing Stars on Monday.
No. What show did he wrestle on?
Oh,
Was
he's
it on
wrestling.
TNA?
He's wrestling tomorrow. PCO is listen.
No, I know, but I
PCO
thought
is wrestling AJ Francis tomorrow.
no, I know that, but it sounded like you were talking about a specific, like the last match he specifically had,
No, I'm
or are
just
you
saying
just talking in
PCO.
general?
I don't understand PCO at this point. I
Oh,
don't
okay, yeah.
understand him as a character, not as a person. Because ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to identify that when we talk about these people, we talking about their characters. I don't know him as a person. Now, once you
Yes.
start, let's say, showing up to the conventions, ripping off your shirt, talking smack, then I can say you a horrible human being as a person. Okay. Outside of that, I just, I could only say as a character, I've seen him. He's Frankenstein. He got his neck snaps and came back to life for the next pay per view. He just seems to not be getting it. You are talking at me. Oh, there you go.
No, I was reading Ruby's quote. Sometimes when I read, I read out loud.
Oh, no, I didn't hear
Um,
you.
what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something in regards to PCO. Yeah, I mean, I've never been a big fan of PCO. I mean, since I came back to TNA a couple years ago when he was wrestling and he had the thing with Steve Macklin and Bubba Ray. None of that I was into. I'm not into it at all. I don't get it. I don't get the character. I don't like it. I mean, all respect to the guy. I mean,
He
I
gets
think he's
their
what,
neck snap, and it's like, this is
60.
the end. And he comes right back.
He's like 60 and still doing it. So I mean, more power to him. But I don't like. I'm not interested in watching PCO matches at this point.
And again, if you want to hear about the other person in the match, in which I slightly ranted about, you have to go to Seeing Stars. I respect True Hill Heat and the fact that they gave the brother some shine. I appreciate that. But I know tomorrow I'm gonna take a slight nap during that.
We have a bit of a size differential in this current match. This is Galena Del Mal versus Jack Cartwheel. And Galina's a big dude, and Jack Cartwheel is
You
fairly
know what?
small.
I looked out the side of my eye and they were standing there, and I was like, okay, match hasn't started. And then you mentioned it, and I was like, oh, well, they have started now.
Galena over the top rope, thanks to Jack Cartwheel, pulled it
Let me
down.
let me try to do my good brother Jay News some good credit. Galino del Mal. That's how you do. He be
There you
having
go.
the accent with it. He got the Spanish soul, and I got a
Ooh.
soul, but not that Spanish soul.
Jack Cartwheel
Oh,
just got power bombed on the ring apron.
okay. Question, because anybody who knows when we do these watch alongs, I rewatch them. So at first sight of all these matches, I'm not as detailed as I normally am. Like if you had to watch this and I like to say, yeah, tomorrow I got to record, I would be a little bit more detailed. But does he look like Galeno Del Mo? Um, a masked Kane.
A little bit, I guess I could see that. The blonde hair poking out of the back of the mask on the bottom doesn't
Yeah.
maybe not. I mean, he's a big
And it
dude
kind
with the
of
mask like
builds.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
he kind of yeah. There's a little. I guess you can see that a little bit.
That's another man I had to scratch off my list this weekend. I mean,
Yep.
every
Well,
wrestling.
he's been outspoken for a while, so he's been written on my list for a while. But when he was mayor, he had some choice things to say. Oh, when he was running his campaign for mayor, he had some bizarre things to say. Let alone
Listen, I
other
try
things
not
he
to get
said.
into that. I try to block those kinds of things out of my mind. Ruby, only you can have your samba break at the mall. You was having a good time, weren't you? You having a good time, weren't you? Because how did your samba break at the mall in the first place? Did the toe board break or did the actual whole samba just shatter apart? Because at that
Oh,
point,
what
I
is
want to
that?
know, what was you doing? Was you running for your life?
Melina's got Jack Cartwheel in some sort of a Boston Crabby sharpshooter type thingy.
He did better than Tiffany Stratton.
Uh, Barbie in the bank, Tiffy in
Listen,
the bank.
I love a good pink and I like somebody who's irritating, but You know, I've learned to accept it. I've learned to accept Liv. I like Liv. She said, I was just walking, and mind you, it was the first time wearing them.
It's all good. Trying to
Tipping
take
on
them back to where you
Pum.
bought them and try to get your money back.
No, Ruby, she bought them like 3 years ago, and this is the first time she done wore them. Like,
Galino ran the ropes like 10 times before doing the splash.
oh yeah, I ain't got to the splash yet. There we go. I'm gonna try that out. Oh, please do, because I want to see it.
You know,
Also,
one of the
I
ropes
need
do a splash
that
like that.
story time to go along with the story time about how you let the plumber in, and as he left, he was like, "Well, he said good looking or something like that." Winked at you. I need that. The man was on demon time for the moment he saw her. He was like, "Can I park here?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then he turned around. He was like, oh, "Okay." Wait a minute. The whole time, this man comes to our house. When I first hear him, because I'm on the phone, I hear him. He's like, "Can I park here?" That's how he sounds. But then once she turns around to walk up the steps, he saw all that movement out there. He said, he started talking like this, A&W. He started talking like this. Yes, can I help you? She said about it a few years ago. See, there I was right. Oh yeah, he said,
very nice. Very nice.
He said, as he has sort of run because they went doing some work and they cut the water off and they were cutting it back on. And he was like, "Can you run your hand over the water?" And she was like, she was like, you know, it felt because she don't pay attention. She was like, it felt the same. And he was just like, he was like, "It'll change in a minute." He started sounding like Batman.
It'll change in a minute. Run your
Then
hand over it. It'll change in a minute.
and then he was like, "But that's all. I'm about to leave." And then she's like, "Oh, okay, thank you." And then he turned around and was like, "Very nice."
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
She said, "LW, don't you laugh at me?" She said, "But the line that you hear,
I'm laughing with her, not at her.
all I could do was laugh because I couldn't hear him say very nice, but all I heard was deep was, that's all I heard on the phone. And he was like, very nice.
Very
I thought it was
nice.
2 people that came to her house. I thought it was 2 or 3 people because the way he sounded when he initially encountered her was like a regular person, like, "Hey, can I park here?" And then he went from there to, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Put your
How
hand
you
under the water.
doing?
Run
Your
your
hand
hand
in
under
the
the
water.
water." Very nice. He winked and said, "Very nice."
He winked and said, very nice. That's hysterical.
You know what makes it
Oh,
worse,
man.
AW? Her mom and them come back and was like, "This man has been in the house before and don't speak to nobody." Nobody.
That's hysterical.
Doesn't
She's
speak the word.
special.
She's special. I was like, as soon as she
Very
turned around, he was
special.
like, "Hey, how you doing? Call me."
Do it. Man, Jack Cartwheel's trying to suplex Galino. I don't think that's going to happen. He's like
If
half
he
his
do that,
size.
well, you know what? I believe he can do that because if you ever watch GCW, Microman does it all the time.
Where is that? Powerbomb from Galino. Rolls Jack over. Huge knee.
Galeno just slanging Jack Cartwheel like a ragged dog.
Right? 1, 2. Jack grabs the rope for a rope break. 2 and a
Jack, you
half.
might this the time where you might want to get up. Listen, he wanted a piece of ruby. Okay, a piece of ruby. He wanted me so
My
easy.
God, I could not right now. Oh man.
He was perfectly content. Mind you, it was a young Spanish man. He was very content when he parked the truck. It was until you turn around that Batman come out.
That man came in.
I
Barry
was like,
White.
yeah, it's a group of people in your house. And she was like, no, it's just that man. I was like, oh, okay.
Very nice.
It's okay. It's okay, friend. It's okay. Just know you have the assets to help people. You can change people's voice by just turning around. He found the inner dark side of him when you turned around.
My God, that's hysterical.
Oh, he had his son with him. I'm sorry, the son wasn't interested. It was the father. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit was all in your house that day. He was like, hey, Ruby,
Hey,
very nice.
I need a new mama for my son.
Galena slayed him 3, and it's over.
And it
Galeno,
is
ladies and gentlemen,
over.
some of this match, the reason why we kind of talked through it, Galeno was just slinging him like a rag doll in the night. Jack Cartwell didn't have no type of option but to take that. I think the rag doll was it Yamashita. She does a better job of taking a. She could have probably won. There's a ALW already know. It's a team thing. It's a team. Team. Jack Cartwell,
We got
he got to get help to get up out of the ring.
another video package from last night in Louisville. GCW, believe me. Trying to see who this was. That looks like Mance Warner, and I'm not totally sure who he's wrestling there. Ooh. Oh, it's Myron Reed.
I'm just up here talking to you on mute. See, this is the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Mute don't like me. Okay, I was up here like you, and you just like
Yeah,
I
like,
want to do that. And I was like, I said it was
I was like, ah. I have to go back and watch this. I didn't know it was Mance versus Myron Reed last night.
Yeah, Maris is
I love.
wrestling
I'm
every day for the yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
I'm a huge fan of both these guys.
Myron's like my neck, my back.
Ah. All right, we're back live. It's so high. Get ready
I
for our
wanna get
next.
high, wanna get high. I know. God was like, mute. You're doing too much. God, dog, doing too much. Ah.
Zilla Fatu making his way to the
Oh,
ring.
I
Zilla in
don't
the
have
house.
Zilla in my list of people.
Ooh, an impromptu GCW match. They love to do that to you.
Yes, and they can at least tell me. I want to know.
That's what I'm saying. They know Dolores be making banners, so they're like, it's gonna leave a match or two out, make it a mystery. She'll be surprised when they show up on the on the show.
And they also know that they also know Dolores don't spell right. They should know this. Don't tell me gonna be Juicy for now tagging with him. I hope not.
So they're
He look
definitely
like
not
he
coming
ready.
out
Like he ready for
together,
a WWE moment.
right?
He could be their version of Solo.
Giving love to the ref and the ring announcer.
They're bringing out Solo like he been around the world and yeah. That man been around the world a couple times. He's somebody's daddy. He probably
He's an around the way boy
Yeah,
instead of an
that's how
around the way girl.
he kind of look like a regular version of Power Wow.
Big
Bro.
Big
Oh
Sam
no!
Stackhouse.
Oh no!
Sam Stackhouse is a big dude. That's Zilla's opponent, making his way to the ring right now.
He's a Sam Stackhouse. He mighty.
Just letting it all hang out.
He is too.
Especially if he takes that shirt off.
I'm like, you know what? You ain't got to do all that.
You ain't got to do
You know
all
what?
that.
The real question is, I just got a question on behalf of the ladies. If we can't walk around with no shirt on and our chesticles flapping, why is this allowed? They got the same thing we do sometimes.
Sometimes.
And sometimes for some ladies, they bigger than us.
This is true. Depending on the man and depending on the woman, this is definitely true.
And he got no back, a lot of front. His observations. Now watch this. I'm gonna rewatch this back and watch the show back and be like, Dolores, what's wrong with you? I haven't really had any sleep, so these are observations just straight up out the
door. This is Dolores unplugged and unfiltered.
His boots go all the way up to his knees.
They do.
His
legs are small too, or at least from kind of
guys with small legs,
like the knee down. Yeah. All right, collar elbow lock up in the middle of the ring. Definite size advantage for Stackhouse.
Also, what's up with the hair, Sam?
Right? What is up with the hair?
It's like you just shaved down the middle on both sides, left a ponytail in. I mean, I understand a fade and a ponytail, but that's past a fade. You should have your head. That fade went to the middle side of your head. Whoa, come on, sir.
Sam pushing Zilla into the corner, walking away. Zilla talking to the crowd. And collar elbow lock up in the middle. Zilla pushing Sam into the corner this time. Giving him a clean break like Sam did.
Zilla, why look like your arm broke? You got that thing heavily taped.
Yeah.
And you know what? I made the banner for this and didn't even put it up. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are watching Zilla Fatu and Sam Stackhouse. He's a Sam. Sam Stackhouse got merch.
Well, off goes the shirt.
Oh, he dropped him on his.
Off goes the shirt.
Oh
Sam
my God.
means business. Holy smokes.
No. You know what, Sam? You should start off with no shirt and put it on. That means you got business. Oh. Jesus Christ.
Ooh, Sam tried to go for some tope suicida.
It's the shaking them for me.
Oh my God, Zilla with the leg to the back of the head on Sam. Sam rolling his way out to the floor, trying to. Zilla choking him out with his own t-shirt. Choking out Sam with Sam's t-shirt.
He laughing. That's the best of part. Zilla is laughing. He laughing.
Hold on for 1 second.
He slid down his back.
I'll be right back. 1 second.
Choking him out with his shirt. He is choking him out with his shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, Zilla Fatu is choking him out with his shirt. Zilla chops Sam Stackhouse in the chest. Sam Stackhouse trying to run. Zilla going for another. Oh, he is chop him, but Sam Stackhouse is charging up, ladies and gentlemen. Up Zilla with another chop to the chest, another chop to the chest, another chop to the chest. Oh, Zilla chopped down. Now Sam with some clubbing blows. He got his shirt.
Sorry about that. I was talking to my wife for a second.
Oh, no problem. Listen, we all got families, and live don't stop that.
Oh, Sam just missed with the headbutt and bashed his head into the ring post. Zilla trying to push Sam into the ring. Good luck with that. He's got one leg up, trying to roll him in. Oh, he was able to do it. Yeah, that thing is some sort of cast or something stiff because it just came off for a minute. And he had to put it back on, some sort of arm brace or cast type thing on that right arm.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is when he did the like Samoan drop on Zilla, he dropped him on his other side, which it seems like his ribs are taped up on. So it's like he can't get dropped anywhere.
Zilla's in bad shape at the moment.
Man, if you want a WWE career, you better tell them, hey, don't mistreat me.
Zilla with the door in the corner, setting it up.
Now, is this a bar or bar and grill?
I'm not sure.
It's a nightclub in the venue.
Oh,
So these people came out to have a good time, and they just happened to.
Is that wrestling?
I bet you they didn't think they were gonna come to see this.
Big kicks to the back of Sam Stackhouse. Zilla in
Yeah, as we
control at the
normally do
moment.
here on the streams, especially with GCW. What is your estimated time we get out of here, ALW?
Ooh, I was just thinking that because it's only. I mean, it's been an hour, but we've already had what? This is our fourth or fifth match, so
Yeah, we had the Los Desperados, the Jim and Lloyd match, and then we had the match before this a 3. This will be 4. This is 4.
so it's moving pretty good for an hour. I mean, how many? I mean, at that rate, I mean,
But this
there's
is
how
the
many?
match
How many
that
matches?
we jumped in, but we got one. The out of the pre-scheduled matches, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking 9 o'clock when it started, but I mean, I suppose. I mean, I'm probably still 9 o'clock.
He mean like 9 o'clock his time.
So 9 o'clock, yeah, Pacific, 12 o'clock your time, like midnight your time. I was
Well, it's
thinking it
10
would be a
o'clock now.
3 hour show.
It's 10 o'clock
At least
now.
I was. Yeah, I was hoping it would be a 3 hour show.
So 9,
So
10, 11, 12. So about 1 a.m. I get off. And that's around the time I went to bed this morning.
hopefully closer to midnight. I hope they don't keep us till 1 your time. That's a
It's got
long
to be a
time. Oh no.
disqualification match. They always got a match that somehow somebody gets disqualified. It takes 2 or 3 minutes. Sam Stackhouse is telling Zilla to get up.
Yeah, and
For,
a couple of these matches will be longer, obviously, than others because the title match will be a few minutes. And
I think mine's is buffering.
I had Zilla just hold on. I missed exactly what just happened there. Let's see. What just happened there?
Sam running into the corner and splash. Sam splash in the other corner. Sam off the ropes. Zilla. Oh! Power slam. He picked him up and slammed him.
Actually alive.
Zilla. Oh, Zilla was gonna do his splash, but Sam was too far away, so he just jumped down off the top rope. Now he has speared him into the door.
Yep. Speared into the door. Sam is in the corner in between the door.
Sam was supposed to get a splash. And
now Zilla going up to the top rope. Sam in the middle of the ring. Zilla up. Frog splash. 5-star frog splash. 1, 2. Oh, Sam kicks out. 2.5.
You know what I can't wait for is Bloodsport.
Next weekend?
Yep. And ALW can't watch it.
I'll just have to watch it after on replay later.
Because it's right on the 28th.
2, 3.
But I'm going to be.
Oh, is that it?
Oh, you talking about after the spike?
No, I'm saying I think it was over. I think it's over.
Oh, he's Superman punched. I don't think I've gotten to that point. 1, 2,
okay.
3. Yep, it's 3. And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Zilla Batu.
So he went for the Samoan spike, but missed it. And then Sam and they both came off opposite ropes. And Zilla hit him with the Roman Reigns Superman punch.
I just want to, and then he speared, like this is my thing, and he speared him. Is this a sign, sir? Because you did every WWE bloodline move
right.
And you tried to do a splash.
Right. Now Sam's holding his hand in the middle of the ring. A little respect between the two wrestlers.
He looked scared of him at first.
All right. Both men vacating the ring.
Sam, why don't you just get the pants instead of the pants at the top?
Now we got a video package of a show in Dallas.
Yes. Let me go back. They have. Oh, hold on. Is it in Dallas or is the one in Tokyo?
It said Dallas on the bottom of the screen. It's Reggie right now on the screen talking. It's a video. It looked like a video package. It said Dallas. Oh, and now they're showing from last night. They keep showing Reggie from different events. That's what it appears to be.
Yeah.
It appears to be a Reggie promo package, and they're showing.
That Myron Reed faces Sydney Aking. AK, smoking that Reggie. Okay? Smoking that Reggie. But if you don't know, next week I'm gonna be super, super busy. Because they have shows. Well, not next week, but in April. They go to Tokyo and they have shows pretty much every day. The 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 17th, the 18th. On and on and on and on. Mm-hmm. That whole week, they're in Tokyo. They got a pay-per-view show, except for on the 15th and 16th, they take a break. And then they're on all the way up to the 18th, the 24th, they have 2 shows. The 25th, they have a show. And the 31st, they have a show.
Of August, right?
Reggie don't come out there, he feeling himself. He's like, yeah, I feel me. You don't know me? I'm Reggie, okay? I'm sick in the head, okay? I was scripts, okay? I was out here writing poetry. Can't get no hood to that.
Talk to the
Somebody
crowd.
said what it was. Hold on. What? So what is? Okay, it's called rhythm and poetry. Is what rap stands for. When I heard that a couple of
Interesting.
weeks ago, I was like, "What?"
I did not know that. I mean, it makes perfect sense, but I didn't know that. I didn't even know it was an actual acronym.
Listen, because I know R&B is rhythm and
Rhythm and
blues.
blues, right?
Yeah,
But that's actually R ampersand B, so like it makes sense, right? Like this isn't R and P, this is RAP. Like I get it. I mean, you still use the A for and, but it didn't read the same to me. Like I didn't.
that's what I thought. I was like, "What?" And then the fact it was like poetry, I was like,
At the
"If
same
that's
time, like
poetry."
in a vacuum, I mean, what does rap mean either? Like, why would you? It makes sense that rhythm and poetry. That's where you got the word rap from. Because otherwise, what would it? Why would you come up with the word rap for that anyhow? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I get it. I mean,
yeah, because like rhythm and poetry. I mean, no offense to some people, but some people who rap don't have rhythm or poetry. I just can't
you
catch
did
a
not
beat
go
if y'all
there.
can't catch a
You
beat
did
if
not
your
just
life
go
depended
there.
on it. I be up there like, did
God.
you hear what I hear? Because I hear a beat. You don't.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Both men in the ring. The rest about to ring this bell and get this match underway.
Look at Reggie. He like, I ain't got time for this. Come on, sucker. Let's go. You have been taking all your clothes off. All I
The
need is my
young, the
t-shirt on
young,
and my pants. Yeah,
the
Reggie
young
already,
goat.
I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this.
Should be an interesting match.
Will Myron, after working so hard last night to lose, will he get a victory or will the good brother Reggie smoke this up and wrap it on up for the count of three? I hate, and that's so disrespectful. Sidney Akeem. That's his name. I just can't, every time I see him, I
Think
see
Reggie.
Reggie and I see
Me too.
script.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, there you go. Flip over into a
Back and
cradle.
forth.
1, 2. Nope.
A lot of back and forth here. Countering moves. Dual kip ups.
They
Both
both
are,
athletic and
I was just gonna
acrobatic.
say, both showing off their athleticism. For GCW, this card's moving pretty quick. I mean, it feels like we're
Don't let
moving
it
pretty
fool you
soon.
now. Don't let it fool you. Don't
Because we had
let
an
it fool
impromptu
you.
match too, and sometimes it feels like GCW takes forever.
It does. I have an obsession. I have to buy some more with these oh, Reggie just flew out. Circle. I don't know if you know about Circle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my daughter has one.
You need to get into it. It's the greatest thing ever. For those who don't know, I'm somewhat of a weirdo kid. And so as a kid, this is something that most people don't know. It's a little secret I'm gonna tell you. I used to get sick off water. Water itself did not agree with my body. It did not. Didn't like me. I was like, and when I did want some water, immediately everybody knew to take me to the hospital. And I'm like, hey, can I get a glass of water? They were like, she is sick.
He
Let's
is
take her to
sick.
the hospital. Those are one of the two signs you know that I'm sick. If I begin to sweat or ask for like water as a kid, that's just about it. Now it's just the sweating thing. If I start sweating uncontrollably, it's like, hey, is it hot to y'all? They're like, oh no, it's time for you to go to the hospital. So I don't know if you all could go back, but around, was it May 6th? May 6th. I did a live with my good brother Jay News where you could see me kind of talk about it was hot and I was slightly sweating. And I ended up in the emergency room later on that night.
Ooh.
Um, my body told me I was sick, but I told it, we're going to finish this stream and we're going to talk about the ending wrestling.
Yeah, I sweat more than I want to. And not, I mean, it's not for me, it's obviously not an indication of not feeling good, but I just sweat a lot, unfortunately.
I just,
And I
I
and I
just,
hate it too, right? Someone that would hate it, of course, doesn't sweats a lot. Doesn't help that I'm a big dude, of course, which makes it worse. But
it's like, to me, even when the heat was off, I was good the first day and a half. The second day into like having no air conditioning, that's when I started to sweat and everybody was like, you don't feel good. Now, lately, I have found out that I might slightly have a cold. I'm tired. So I'm like, okay, yeah, the devil's telling me I didn't feel good. Because I was like, I'm on fire. Anybody else on fire? And they were like, it's hot, but we're not burning like you are. I'm like, I don't feel good. And everybody's like,
yeah,
oh my God, you don't feel good. And so I end up going and finding out that a girl don't hang out in the sun a lot. And so I'm melanated, but it ain't no melanin in me. So, so now I feel better. I'm like, okay, even with the air off now, I'm like, okay, it's not hot. I think I was a little dramatic. My body was being dramatic.
yeah, I can't do heat at all. As soon as it starts to get hot, I start to get
Now
sweaty, and
this
then I
is
get
the, this
all.
is the thing about it, which my family can't stand. If you go above 80, my body shuts down and I can't breathe. You go below 70 or like close to 70, I'm anemic and I get freezing cold. So you got to hit that sweet spot in the middle. You got to stay right there. Because you go too far either way, my body is like, you doing too much.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and generally my body can tell me. Like earlier, I got up and I was like, it's above 80 degrees. And my mom was like, no, it's not. And she's like, it is. How do you ever tell? I'm like, my body literally, I feel like I can't breathe. And then when I
That's
get
crazy.
cold, I don't know if you all have been on the stream with me. I have a blanket, I have a long coat that I keep with me because when I get cold, oh boy, I'd rather be up here looking like the snowman, hooded up. And on my channel, I did that one time. I was hooded up, zipped up, long sleeves, a blanket. Because what you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna let me be cold. That's what we ain't gonna do. Akeem has Myron front headlock.
Oh, yeah, we're in a little bit
Also, I
different
wish they
spot,
would stop changing wrestling names.
right?
Please. I'm sometimes I be lost on what to call things. And I also, and after looking at AEW Dynamite, realize everybody calls the Styles Clash. But did he invent the Styles Clash? I mean, he my boy, but did he invent the Styles Clash? Because that looks like something I've seen somebody do before.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like the first place I ever saw it done was by AJ. I know a lot of people do it now and have used it since, but I mean, he's the first person I remember seeing do it. So I always thought he had invented it, but I could be wrong. I mean, let me rephrase that. I never thought that AJ Styles probably invented the move. It's probably a trainer or someone he came along with or somebody else or whatever, but it was his move to use. He was the first one to use it and coined it that I remember. I mean, it's possible he could have invented it. He could have went to his trainer one day and said, "Hey, I got
Oh,
this idea for a move," and they, worked it out. But
because it's like
Myron Reed over the whole ring post with a
yes,
swan
Myron
ton.
does that. Myron does
Yeah,
that, and who else? I've seen a lot of people I've seen do that lately.
Yeah. Yep. Outside the ring, Myron pushing Reggie back in. Oh, Sydney back in the ring.
Come on, Sydney. I got a feeling you're gonna win this. And then I think last year we did a show around this time, and I made the dumbest mistake of my life. And I was like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing the G1 live every morning. And I did it. And by the end of it, I thought that Jesus was coming to get me at the end because I hadn't had any real good sleep. And so, through the great tutelage of SP3 and J News and the rest of my family who saw me drag my carcass over a line, I realized I won't be doing that this year. No, no. I think we literally finished the show here. I went and watched the G1 and tweeted out. I was live tweeting the G1. I'm not going to
Right.
do it anymore. Y'all ain't going to catch me live no more.
Yeah, and the G1's fun, but and I love New Japan, but I do have an issue with their pay-per-views and stuff. The more I watch them or their shows, I guess I don't want to call them pay-per-views because they'll do them just days in a row. So it's hard to even call them pay-per-views. But it's like every day for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they have 5-hour shows, and it's like they've
Yeah.
got 3 or 4 matches in the beginning that don't have anything to do with the G1 that are unnecessary. And then you get 2 or 3 block matches, and that's it for that show that it really has anything to do with the G1. They should just do an hour and a half show with just the block matches and move on. I don't understand why every show has to be 4 or 5 hours with a whole bunch of other matches that don't have anything to do with the G1.
I don't even want to talk about the preview I had to give for the G1 when I was like, a light bulb went off in my head. It was like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to torture myself whatsoever like this anymore. Because
Yeah.
it's like, and you do it and you might get views on it, great, but ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no. 1, 2, 3. Reggie. Sydney with the big win.
Sydney Akeem. He smoked that
The
Reggie pack on Myron Reed.
young goat Myron Reed taking the L. Ref raising Sydney's arm in the middle of the ring.
He did like a gymnastics tumble into a stunner.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. He did like a double backflip into a Oz cutter or a RKO.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this match, Sydney Akeem. That's why, because I want to call him Reggie so bad, that's why I say he be smoking that Reggie pack.
All right. Red still in
One
the
thing I
ring
want Reggie to
celebrating.
do is to realize that his sunroof going back.
I was just going to say, it doesn't quite work when your hairline's all the way back to the middle of your head.
That roof is out.
The roof is
Sunrise
out.
Stop is talking smack. That was funny last night.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Video clip of SRS talking smack before
His
his match.
Bengals gear. I love SRS, but the Bengals are some losers. And every year you get your hopes up. And every year they disappoint you. Every single last year. When are you gonna like I tell my family, when are you gonna accept the defeat that they ain't crap? They got some of Sean's moves. Yeah. Sean did really good. It was, and he had his funny moments.
Oh, nice
See,
German suplex
see,
from
that's
a
what I'm talking
waist
about.
lock.
That's what I'm talking about when I said the front face
Yeah.
punch in the trap. Yeah, the headbutt.
Oh, yeah, but it in the junk.
Yeah,
Oh, drop toe hold onto the chair. Yeah, Sean looks pretty good. I mean, it's not the whole
yeah.
match; it's just little clips. But oh, there's a low blow.
See,
Oh,
and I like the fact that the door
skull
didn't
crusher
quite break.
finale on the chair. Oh, the spear through the door, but the door didn't break.
Sean did
Happy to
really
the
good, and he
top.
had funny moments in the match.
2, 3. Effie with the win. In the video clip from last night's match between Effie and Sean Ross Sapp on Believe Me. I'll have to go back and watch that. It looked fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a
That
good
whole show looked
overall
like it was a
show.
good show.
Yeah, it was an overall good show. I can guarantee you, I don't care if whatever GCW does, there's always 1 to 2 great matches. House of Glory, always gonna give me about 3 to 4 great matches. Wrestling Revolver, always got a great hot show. I'm just now
Wrestling
steadily
Revolver.
watching.
I'm a big fan of Wrestling Revolver. They put on a good show, and they always have a lot of big name guys for independent shows.
Yeah.
For an independent show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the rejects of John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley, okay, versus Mother Father, Dark Sheik and Effie, okay? Again, ladies and gentlemen, we have the rejects. That's John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley, okay? Versus Mother Father or Dark Sheik and Effie. Because they give you real hillbilly vibes, the rejects, and I gave you hillbilly, the rejects. John Wayne Murdoch and Reed Bentley. Yeah. Even though my neck ain't gonna never get red. Never. 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 Never.
The rejects in the ring, talking to the crowd.
There's they type of people right there in the crowd.
Uh,
They got Budweisers and Miller Lights. They're feeling it. John Wayne Murdoch, I'm not trying to be mean, but you swooped all your hair to the front. Oh no, they're not facing them because it should have been Dark Sheik and Effie. So who are
right,
they
no,
facing?
I don't know. That's Ratty Daddy
Yeah.
coming out now.
So they don't change the match
Oh,
on me. So okay, so Dark Sheik must be Rad Dads. Cole, I don't know how to spell your last
yeah,
name.
Rad Dads. Cole Radrick and Effie. Dark Sheik must be doing
Kurt.
something else. Stop.
I think she had a match. She's trying
I don't know. I know she runs Hood Slam. Is there a Hood Slam event going on at the same time? Maybe I don't know.
let me check. Let me check for you guys. Impossible. Sorry, just joking. But no, because Hood Slam always comes on Thriller.
Well, yeah, I guess I'll try to so it wouldn't be on at the same time,
Let's see.
unless it's
Hood
on later
Slam's
tonight or it was
next
on earlier.
Hood Slam's next event is not until August 2nd.
Huh? Well, then maybe she's injured or just busy. Who knows?
Yeah, she probably is. Let me check and see her. But I swore not to drink. Uh, she could be. Hurts my feelings when I don't get who I want. Who I want. Dog. He looks tired already. Oh, Effie got him. Oh, Effie got him. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Effie twisted onto the hard steel. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he dropped him on his head. He picks Carl Radrick up. John Ramada drives her down. 1, 2. Ride it out at Carl Roderick. Yeah.
1, 2. Kicked out. Yeah, I'm a little behind. Let's see. I think I'm live now. I was about 20 seconds behind. Or
If he
so.
has some tapping, it's not vent. Because we got the air on. It's just dripping. Which I should be glad because it's a vent over my computers and stuff. So it's not knock on wood. I'm gonna move it out after we finish. Not linking right above this. Because I got a lot of electronics on this table. I'm about to get my Twitch on because I'm gonna start gaming more and I wanna game on Twitch.
Reed Bentley with the chair to whatchamacallit's head to the side of the ring apron? That was nasty looking. Had his head all pinned.
I just hate when I got a cold. I'm always, like when you first feel like you coming down with a cold and you're always thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me angry. I don't know how many bottles of water I've drunk in the past 24 hours. Shout out to my girl Ruby. She did something I have not done yet. She got on and tried. She ate. That used to be our bonding. We were the two girls that didn't eat or drink on camera.
Huh?
She went and tried different puddings on camera.
Like a taste test or like a
Yeah, like tasting it.
right. See which one was better.
Yeah. And I was like, why me? Why you leave me? She's like, it wasn't so bad. I was like, girl, I might try it, but I won't try it here. Uh-oh, Effie. Kick in the corner to Bentley.
And I try as hard as I can to not eat during the streams at all. And if you see me eating, then something's wrong because I would definitely not let myself be seen eating on the stream.
Oh no, y'all ain't gonna catch me opening my mouth eating. But I might, Ruby trying to. Oh, Cole Redrick just got thrown over like a little rag doll.
Now, how are we not in the same spot? Because I missed that. I got Reed Bentley setting up a door between the chair and the middle rope. And
That's
now
where
they
I'm at
got
now.
Effie. They got him up. Here comes
I
a double
was
T
ahead of
move
you,
on
then I
Effie.
went behind you and paused. But
Kind of the magic killer of sorts almost. 1, 2. Ooh, Cole Radrick saving the pin. Ratty Daddy in the ring with strikes for both Bentley and Murdoch. Oh, he tried to go for the double back elbow and missed.
this is the first time I've used my mic live. I've used it on pre-records, and then I was like, let me see. So I hit the button. I was like, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Saves me a lot of
Door
time
didn't
because
break
sometimes I
again.
have to like find either mute with this, which sometimes doesn't mute. So I always mute on my computer tablet, and then I hit the mute button right here. When all I can now do is just hit the mute button on the microphone. Oh, oh, oh! The door didn't even break.
The door didn't break. His Cole Radrick just bounced off of it.
And he
This
had two
time
big
it
men
broke.
jumping on.
They
One,
put the
two.
and they put the same door in the corner. You'll see in a minute here.
It's like if it didn't work once, it's sure ain't gonna work twice. Them like one of them school doors. Oh, it worked this time. They both threw him.
Yeah, they both threw him through the door. The
He's
door
gonna be
broke
hurt
this
in the
time.
morning. Okay, I just wanna tell you all what is happening in this chat over here in the Thriller. Okay. Somebody says, I wonder if we're gonna see some glass tonight. No glass tonight? India tomorrow should have glass. Somebody says, you all are nuts. They capitalize nuts. Uh, why do you think that they won't use glass tonight? They've done it before at this venue, I think so. New regulations at the at the venue. Lame.
That's funny.
Then somebody said, "Do not show this, Brett." God damn it, Brett. It's about
Two.
Brett.
The rejects kick out at 2.5. Pulling Effie, trying to get the crowd riled up behind him, fired up. Let's see what they're going to do here. Radrick with the double stunner. And Effie coming with the double spear. Can they get the win? Murdoch's in the ring alone. Oh, Cole Radrick through the mid rope, jumping to his seat into Bentley. And then the Rough Rider from Effie to John Wayne Murdoch. 1, 2, 3. Effie gets the pin on John Wayne Murdoch. And then some hooded figure came up, and Effie's attacking him. And now there's another hooded figure. There's two guys in the ring in masks attacking Effie now. So Radrick coming in to try to help. One guy has a crowbar. Who the hell are these two idiots? Cole Radrick got rid of one of them, and then the other one hit him in the stomach with a tire iron. A crowbar? I'm not totally sure. It looks like a tire iron, maybe, actually. Oh, Manders down to the ring. Turned the guy inside out and then threw him out of the ring. How come nobody's trying to unmask them? Oh, one dude's been unmasked. It looks like he's got a bald white head. Looks like they're trying to keep it covered up and get him in that. They don't want anybody to know who it is, I guess. It's a big secret. Now there's another masked guy. He's got Effie up. Holy shit, who's this? Now he's taking off his mask. Scorpio Sky is here in GCW.
Uh-oh.
Took his little mask off, and now he's standing over Effie. Appears to be in great shape and great condition, as he always is.
That's Jinder Mahal.
Oh, my bad. Is it?
Yes, that's Jinder Mahal. So that's got to be the Bollywood boys that are the two in the
Oh,
mask.
yeah. Yep. Winder and GCW. Boo.
So it was the Bollywood boys that was stalking them.
Holy shit, he totally... Wow. My eyesight is bad. I'm high. My screen is small. I totally thought that was fucking Scorpio Sky.
No, at first I was like, "What?" And then I looked
But
again. I
yeah,
was like,
no, it's definitely.
"No, that's a
Oh,
thinking different."
He's bald head with the goatee and the mustache. I mean, he does look a little from a distance like he could be. He's not dark enough, but a little bit like
I was like,
first glance.
that's when I looked up. I was like, "He's not dark." As my thing was going off of last night's show, it was playing the music, and I was like, "No!" I clicked down. I look up, and I'm like, "Oh no, that's Jinder Mahal."
Boo! I hate gender.
I think he has potential. He just we'll see. Effie, you can't catch a break, my baby. Everybody's coming to whoop your butt. For what reason? They're attacking you and Mans Warner and what's her name? Alley Catch. Y'all are all just getting beat up. What are you doing to these people at this point? This is the question I need to ask. Effie is
Trying
really
to take
hurt.
trying to
Effie
take
is
out
hurt.
the GCW originals or regulars.
But no, Mans and Effie were going at it. Effie is really hurt. He normally a play, but he won't like get on, but he's really hurt. I feel bad for my boy.
Traffic up with the next GCW shows.
Listen, oh, the Bad Blood tickets came on sale, haven't they?
When you do that, I don't know. That I'm not sure. I was say when you do, they do a lot of shows every year. You were talking about the names of these shows. I've got to imagine it's hard to come up with names still. I mean, when you do 100 shows plus in a year, I mean, it's hard to come up with a name for every show and not duplicate them at some point. Like, I feel like every once in a while I hear the name of a GCW show. I'm like, wait, did they use that one before? Probably not, but it sounds kind of similar, like close enough that it's like, wait a second, that's
I'm trying to find the date of Bad Blood. Let's see how much the tickets are. Because I do that sometimes just to. I know they have a show in Columbus. I don't even remember when is Bad Blood. When is Bad Blood?
I don't know. I don't remember the date.
Let's see.
I
This
think
is when
it's
you're
I don't know, September, October. I'm not sure.
It's supposed to be October 5th.
There you go.
Okay.
Hunter Drake coming to the ring.
Hunter Drake. Hunter Drake look like a little kid.
Right? He does look
I
very
mean,
young.
I've seen Hunter Drake, but okay. So the tickets go from $95 to $1,000.
Holy smoke!
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find out why. How I can get close.
I
I want to
don't.
get close.
I mean, I guess maybe I would, but like, part of me feels like even if I was rich and had more money than whatever, I think I would still have a hard time spending $1,000 on tickets for anything. Like that's such a lot. I mean, and maybe it's because I don't have any money that I feel that way. Maybe if I had more than I could spend, I wouldn't feel that way. But it
I
still seems to me like it would be more than I would be willing to spend. I
it's
don't know.
like now. Why is Hunter Drake name up there still? Is it Hunter Drake versus Hunter Drake? Oh.
No, now his opponents are Jackson. I missed the last name. It was either Jackson or Johnson. I think it was Camaro or Camaro.
This is an added on match.
Another one. Yeah, they're gonna make sure to stretch this bad boy out because we haven't even got we haven't got to Danhausen and Masha or the world title match yet. So we're getting close to 8 o'clock. So I have a feeling or 8 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock your time. So
I think it
I have a
was
feeling it's
Jackson.
gonna go till
Was it
midnight your
Jackson?
time. Jackson, Camaro Jackson, something like that. And now we're getting a third person. Maybe this is a scramble.
Dang. Don't do me like this. I'm tired. Don't do me like this. Who is this? I know who this is. I know who this is. Get your money up, shorty. Cash flow. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
I wonder why they didn't put up
Chameleonaire.
a name graphic for him. They put up a name graphic for the first two guys when they walked in, when they came out from behind the curtain, but not this guy.
Cash flow. Bow. That's what we're going to call him today. The back of the jacket probably was it was like, you know what? You got your name on the back of the jacket. They're waiting on somebody else, I see.
Morgan Dash.
Morgan what?
Dash. Dash.
Okay, who else is out here? Because this can't be it. Why did all these little kids out here fighting?
This is the obligatory scramble match, the clusterfuck. I have a
Why
feeling.
are all these kids out here fighting?
There's four. Here comes a fifth guy.
It's like having all my nephews fight each other out here. Come on.
Bobby Flacco.
Oh, yeah, I know Bobby Flacco. Yeah, and Bobby always come out there looking crazy.
With his motorcycle helmet on and his...
Yeah. Armpit shaved. Yeah, I like him. Bobby trying to be once Bobby take the mask out, you realize he ain't as young as he might look with the mask on.
Right? This is true.
Bobby's life has been hard.
Bobby's life has been hard.
Unless he got the Nick
looks like
Ninja
they're
thing.
going to ring the bell. It looks like a 5-man scramble. The ref has rung the bell and the match is underway.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like they're all looking at the crowd. Somebody else coming?
That's what I thought. That's why I didn't want to put it up. Because I'm like, it looked like y'all looking for somebody else.
But I guess not. Now they're actually starting the match, so...
Even they were confused about what was going on.
Right? It looked like they were all looking in the crowd for somebody else, waiting for somebody's music to come or something. That was weird. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Yeah, that was some J behavior, Bobby. Thank you, my brothers. Thank you for sticking together for once. Thank you. Oh, now you gonna let this boy do this to you?
Well, standing senton. From Morgan Dash to Bobby Flacco. They're in the ring alone together.
Bobby Flacco is a Bobby Caca.
Hunter Drake. Oh, stomps on the chest of Morgan Dash. And then a cannonball into him in the corner.
But I swore Hunter Drake used to not look this young.
I'm not sure I remember seeing him before. I'm sure I have. I just don't remember him like that.
Unless I'm thinking of another Hunter Drake. Oh,
Ray just threw him halfway across the whole ring. Oh, and then crushed him in the corner. Drake is out of it.
Cash flow. That's not cash flow.
No, no, it's
That's
not.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, cash flow got a little swag.
Tomorrow doing a squat with the dude in the suplex position.
Yeah, and plus the tight set Kamara. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to that. How y'all just gonna let this man stand up there, kick you in the head? You ain't gonna just. He deep squatted. He's like, I got mega knees. Okay. Oh, oh no, 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 no. No, no, no. Y'all ain't gotta fight each other. Oh no. No.
Oh, big back elbow.
I think his name might be something else because his type said
I
KB.
don't think is his name really Cash Flow.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
They didn't give him no title. They didn't give him nothing.
I don't understand why he was the only one that didn't get a name graphic. Everybody else got a name graphic when they came to the ring. But
Y'all don't like us people. Okay. Hold on. Let me mute and see if somebody says something about.
Bobby Flacco up, crossbody on Kamaro Jackson. Oh, back into the ropes with crossbody to the outside. Hold on for 1 sec.
Camaro just pounced Hunter Drake like he owed him money and then threw him out on the floor. Lord have mercy. I was joking.
Sorry about that.
Morgan Dash is jumping. Hunter Drake went to flip on the outside of the ring, and Camaro come in and as he was mid running, smacked him so hard he slid out on the outside of the ring.
Bobby Flacco with the stunner. Now whoa, what the hell was that?
I'm telling you.
Whoa, dude, that was crazy looking. It was like he kind of set him up for an unprettier, but instead of putting his head between his shoulder blades, he put it under his butt.
Oh, he called it the hey-o. But he really messed himself up. He landed on his head, too.
Right? Oh, Flacco missing the stomp.
That's
Your boy
something he
Cash.
should try to.
Your boy Cash Flow in the ring. Powerbomb to Bobby Flacco. Oh, kind of an F5 almost. 2. Flacco kicks out. Cash Flow.
That ain't that man name at all. I'm just gonna spell it how.
So disrespectful. God, that poor man Cash Flow.
That was on the back of his jacket. I mean, the hood. That's how you identify yourself. His name is Broadway.
We wasn't even close.
Close.
Couldn't have been farther if we tried. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, it's not Dash Morgan flying around like a little knot. Morrow got him up. Oh, Dash counters with the Hurricane out of 619. Morrow's down in the middle of the ring. Morgan Dash up to the top rope. Oh, the 360 splash. 1, 2. Oh, Hunter Drake in. The power bomb. The power bombs Morgan Dash on top of Kamaru. And the Broadway's back in the ring. Hunter Drake with a couple kicks to the head and a punch. Can't keep Broadway down. Hunter Drake is standing on the back of Broadway at the moment.
Yes.
Literally standing on his back. Oh, and then he turned it into a code red. 1, 2. Was that it? Was that 3? No. Nope. I think Broadway kicked out. Or was that it? Nope, that was it.
From my understanding, when he was standing on his back, before he hit the code red, and they were like, is he about to hit the purple haze?
Yeah, it's over. Hunter Drake with the win. All right.
Yes. On top of Broadway. Look at that. I'm saying. My people,
Right?
my people, my people, my people, my people. We can't catch a break.
12-year-old Hunter Drake just lost to two grown men and 2 other kids. Like, how do you let that little kid come in here and beat you up? Like,
wait a minute. Why does Hunter Drake look like one of Michael Jackson's kids?
that's wrong. Bloodsport tickets on sale.
Oh, Lord. Have mercy.
Brooklyn, New York, next weekend.
Don't tell me what to do. That's tomorrow.
Don't tell me what to do.
I have to tell you about this cartoon I saw that it was hilarious. And it's about the dynamic of like non-pigmented kids and pigmented kids. He said he was over there, he was playing his game, and his mama kicked in the door. She's like, you better clean your room. And the room really wasn't nasty, but it was had some stuff on the floor. And he was like, and then the non-pigmented kid got mad, and he was like, all right. Then the pigmented kid was like, are you okay? He was like, I don't like the way your mother talked to you. And he was like, man, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. I'm just gonna pick the stuff up. It's not that serious. He's like, I'm gonna handle this. And so he goes in the kitchen, and she's like, is my son in there picking up the stuff I told him to pick up? And he was like, I don't like the way you disrespect him. She was like, I don't know who you talking to. God, no, you ain't talking to me. I'm talking to you. And she's like, no, you're not talking to me. And he was like, yes, I am. You're not gonna talk to him like that. You're gonna go and apologize. She's like, I apologize for nothing. And all of a sudden, he was like, I'm gonna handle you. And she was like, boy, don't make me whoop you. And he was like, you're gonna end. And he pulls out a pew pew. And he points it at her. And she was like, oh, really? And he was all of a sudden, you hear, bow, bow, bow. The boy in his room, he's just like, what's going on? I'm like, what are you? And the non-pigmented boy runs in and goes, and then she walks to the door. And then the non-pigmented boy goes, she got my pew pew. She was like, he was standing there like, he's standing there with like trash in his hand, like, what is going on? And she's like, oh, so you gonna end me, huh? That's what you said, huh? Let's see who gonna end who. I was like, I can imagine that. Because people don't know, and people in the houses, we think your parents can say anything. And all you supposed to say is, okay, thank you.
Right.
Listen, but no, some people don't know that fact. Listen, as much as I talked about being a spoiled kid and getting away with anything, and I could say and do anything, I know I couldn't say and do anything at everybody's house. Because my other pigmented family member would have been like, what, wow, right upside the head. So I kept my non-pigmented activities into my house.
That's hilarious.
Listen, I like Megan Bain. As Jay News says, she deserves a contract.
I don't think I've ever seen her wrestle before, honestly.
I think she even had a thing with a tryout with AEW one time. Yes, that's tomorrow. So we can only imagine. GCW, please stop doing this. Because yesterday we had Myron Reed versus Mance Warner. And then I knew because I did the preview that today we had Mance Warner versus Hoodfoot. And then I know tomorrow we have Megan Bain versus Mance Warner. So I know he had to make it through. How? I don't know. But he had to make it through. I found out a secret, and it didn't come today. I have to see. But I found out a secret that I did not know. That before stamps are printed, you can buy them. Like before they come out to be bought in public.
Right.
And I paid $2 for a pack of stamps.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And I was like, cool. This is great. You know, for those who don't know, who don't participate in the dealings of YouTube, there's a wonderful landing community in YouTube where they send you abundance, and I mean an abundance of things.
Interesting.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this match right here is scheduled. Megan Bain and George Janela versus Blake Christian and Shane Mercier.
Mercier.
Is she taking money and just putting it in her pocket? It's like she a pirate.
I got her standing in the ring about to take her headpiece off, I think. Well, maybe not. She's going to keep it on.
She kind of looks like Paris Hilton.
I can see that a little bit.
I don't know why. If I hit this button, there we go. Put us in full screen. That was best. She's a beautiful woman.
Mm-hmm.
I think she could do the WWE thing.
Blake Christian, your favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here come a pimp. PIMP, Blake Christian.
What title is that?
I don't know, but he went to Japan and came back a pimp.
I always feel bad when I'm doing these streams with you guys because I start to get tired and I know it's like 3 hours later on your end and like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I know if I'm tired at 8 o'clock, y'all just go in at 11. Like,
I was supposed to take a nap, then I got a phone call and then that went to snap. Just went. Then I was playing games, very up until, right up until we came online, which I wanted to make sure I kept my championship because I might not be able to keep it next week.
Yeah, but I came right from work to this. I mean, I got off of work at 6 o'clock basically. It just started at 6 o'clock. So.
Yeah. Luckily, I had all the graphics and stuff and everything ready from seeing stars. I just add a little smoke in the background. The smoke.
Blake Christian currently talking to Megan Bain.
Let me see what he's saying because I know it's got to be raunchy.
I'm sure. Dolores going to mute herself and listen to what Blake Christian has to say and then let us know. In the meantime, thank you for joining us here on True Heel Heat Twitch for GCW So High. I want to get high. Please follow True Heel Heat Twitch here. Here on Twitch. Go to YouTube and subscribe to the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Subscribe to the Workhorse Wrestling Network channel. Myself and Dolores are from the Workhorse Wrestling Network. This is a True Heel Heat Workhorse Wrestling Network crossover. There is the QR code. If you scan that QR code, it will take you to the link tree and it'll show you to all of Workhorse Wrestling Network social media. If Dolores wants to put up her QC, she can put up her QC for her channel as well. That's the QC for Dolores' channel, Pink Girl Living in the Pink World. So scan that, and that will take you to Dolores' link tree for all of her where she's on for her personal social media stuff. So please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is you're doing, wherever you're at, whatever social media you're on. All three of these are True Heel Heat, Workhorse Wrestling Network, and Dolores are everywhere. So we appreciate you, and we thank you for joining us. Blake Christian still talking to Megan Bain. Shane taking his vest off. We still don't have Megan's
I don't think
part.
Joey
I was
is
saying,
available because he just said we gonna go 1-on-1. My muscle, which is Sharon Mercier, versus you, Joey's muscle.
okay, all right. I was just thinking that we hadn't seen her partner come out at all. No Joseph Janela. Arr.
Joey Janela, yes.
Eh,
Joseph Janela. Be married. Miti.
Armity.
Armiti.
All right. So Shane Mercer and Megan Bain getting ready to call an elbow lockup. She pushes Shane into the corner. He's looking for a break. Is she going to give him a clean break? Yep. She gave him a chance to come out of the corner.
She said, what you ain't gonna do is you ain't gonna treat me like this. She was politely let him get out of the corner.
Right. After a little collar elbow exchange, and
I
now he can
wonder
get
what
the better.
happened to Megan's, no offense, to her eye.
What's
I
wrong with
think
her
it's
eye?
I think it's a part of the thing, but because I see.
Is she wearing? Is it an eye patch? No. Oh, it's
Yes,
just part of
yeah,
her.
she wearing an eye patch.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And I'm
I
trying
didn't
to
notice that at
remember.
first.
Oh, it says a week ago, man stabbed Megan in the eye with a screwdriver.
Ah, I see. That explains why she's wearing an eye patch. She is German suplexing Mercier out of the ring, basically,
Yeah, she
or
was
he
in
rolled out of the ring.
AEW.
As Megan Bain, or under a different
It's
name, or
Megan. Yeah, it's Megan Bain.
yeah, I've
She
not
faced Nyla Rose and some other people.
never been aware of her before.
She wasn't blonde then. She had black hair.
She back in the ring.
He ran into her. He thought that was gonna
Oh,
happen.
she hit him with the tope suicida through the middle rope, between the middle and top rope. Landed him in the
She is a great
crowd.
wrestler. The
Yeah,
times I've seen her is I don't know what. Oh, see that's the only time you don't want ringside seats when you're in a small venue like this.
Right.
Oh, did I tell you what somebody said in the
Uh-uh.
chat? That they
Nope.
said that club, they was like, they worried about glass, but because everybody's in the chat wanting glass to come out. And it's
Right.
like they're worried about glass. They have a strip club and a bar all attached. And
Yeah.
they worried about glass. That's the last thing they need to be worried about. And the man's like, I started to go down there because I was like, I was gonna get me a drink, get me a show, strip clubs attached. But no, I'm glad I didn't go because they didn't got no glass. I was like, you stop yourself from having a good time because somebody didn't have glass. Make that make sense. That tells you the type of GCW fans there are. They're in the chat crying about glass.
Funny. Oh, he just poked her in the eye.
She just can't catch no break with the eye, can she?
Oh.
I just want to know, because I remember that match with her and how it went with the eye stabbing and stuff. I don't know if she really necessarily might have accidentally got hurt or
Right.
she's been rocking this eye patch for a minute.
I can't believe she's been around that long and I've never heard of her or seen her or nothing.
Let me see. Was it a week or two that it's been since she's gotten her eye poked out? It was July 6th she got her eye poked out.
Oh, okay. So 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somehow I missed that.
I used to get on seeing stuff like, guess what happened? Megan Bang got her eye poked out. And then now I watch the shows, I'm like, oh, somebody got their eye. Then I get online, I'm like, well, Mans Warner won the match. Because I know it's like, the last time I reported something crazy was the Effie Mans Warner match. There was a no disqualification, but ended in a disqualification because Effie tried to burn him alive.
Uh-huh.
Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
Mercier with the big gorilla slam. Megan.
Oh, he threw me.
1, 2, got a 2. Rear chin lock. Trying to wear her down, keep his weight on her, keep her grounded. Oh,
I'll be right back.
okay. You fought her way back up to her feet, went off the rope, and she caught her, and then tell what that was, like a little side suplex. There it is. They kind of just ran into each other. Jane stalking Megan right now. Megan needs to rally and find a way to fight back, the strength to fight back. Oh, big right hand. Oh, Megan slapping back. Up, one. Push her into the corner. Um, Megan moves, and she follows him into the corner with the knee to the stomach. And she counters with the right. Exploder suplex. Exploder suplex. Megan Bain just hit Shane Mercier with 2 exploder suplexes in a row. Looks like she's looking for something here. She's got him up. Over 1, 2. Shane kicks out, and the pin attempt from Megan. Megan to the corner, out of the corner. Oh, Shane caught her with the big boot. Oh, Megan's got him up on the shoulders. Oh, F5. Is Shane in trouble? Oh,
Yeah, I was saying
Shane.
I was surprised that Megan didn't get signed already.
Yeah, she's good.
I keep forgetting when I unmute, I also hit my microphone and I'm just be
Right.
talking into it.
And of course, I
Ladies
was
and
watching the
gentlemen,
screen, so I didn't even look up to see. Normally, I look up to see, and I could see you like talking, and I'm not hearing that. But I was too busy focused on the wrestling. So
yeah, because she's doing great. And for her to be able to pick him up and like a rag doll.
yeah, it's been a good match.
So we only have scheduled 2 other matches.
2 more matches. Well, it's already 8:15, so or 11:15. So there's only, I'm in my mind 45 minutes left. I usually give pay-per-views 3 hours. I know sometimes GCW goes over, but I figured 6 to 9 my time. So but we
Now,
got
what
two
I've been
matches.
glad for is the long commercials.
Yes. Yeah,
Where it's
they
like,
on the
you don't
internet
take
they
a
used to
break.
do that.
We're gonna be back in 17 minutes, and then 17 minutes get down to 5, and they go back up to 17 again.
Yeah. Yep. No, I remember they were infamous for doing that for a little bit. Seems like they don't do that near as often anymore. They've done it, found a different way to do it, but Mercer pushing Megan to the corner, sitting her up on the top rope. Oh, she was coming after her, but she countered, I think. Now he's climbed, he's on the second rope. Oh, she got a powerbomb him? Oh, she had him up for a minute. He countered out of the powerbomb. Big spear. Holy smokes. She speared Shane right out of his boots. Oh, she's looking really good against Shane. Up into a tombstone pile driver. Oh, no,
Yeah.
she hits a tombstone on Shane. 1, 2, and 3. It is over, and your winner is Megan Payne. With a nice win.
I
Nice
think
win.
she has a lot of good potential. I just want somebody to see it.
Yeah, I would agree. That was a nice introduction. That's the first time I've ever seen her, and I enjoyed it. She looked good. Up, Blake Christian's in the ring with the microphone, talking again.
You know he can't help it right here now. He
Oh
right here
shit!
now.
And then he kicked her in the chin. Super kick.
Yeah, you know he's like a T Moon Shawn Michaels.
Right.
All he gotta do is find God at this moment.
Now he's lifting her back up by her hair and face. She's trying to fight back. Oh, double stomp. To the back
Remember
of the
he did
head.
that to Masha. That's how he won the championship. He lifted
Yep.
her up by the eye.
He is out. Leave her alone. You big jerk. Oh, he's gonna put his t-shirt on her. Covered her up with his t-shirt. You know what title that is that Blake Christian currently has?
It says the world title. You remember he kind of gave it up when he went over to do New Japan.
Right.
But again, we all know Mance
Because
won it.
Mance is the current champion, right? I mean,
Yeah. I'm assuming he figuring that he never lost it. Punk kind of moment.
I see. That makes sense. especially with him. That's par for the course for his character. So I love how the fans just flip him off as he's walking away. It's all in his grill. He's walking down the ramp. Another Mance Warner promo commercial type thingy. MJF unmasked. AJ Francis. Still got a video package. Fair amount of Mance Warner stuff. A lot of violence in this video package. All right, Mance Warner versus Hoodfoot coming up next, it appears, which means Masha and Danhausen is the main event.
I don't know. They haven't been doing the championship always as the main event.
Right. But I'm just saying there's only 2 more matches scheduled, right? So
yeah, unless they're not doing the Danhausen Masha match.
Yeah, I guess we'll see after
it.
this. I guess we'll know after this. Mance Warner with his big old eyeballs. Hoodfoot.
That man I want to see in the Dog Elliott whatsoever.
Hoodfoot's a cool name. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh, that's cool. That's, Mance trying to look all psycho. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm just saying sometimes he doesn't always look that way. Let's put it that way. Sometimes it looks like he's trying a little too hard to show you how bad he is, but
hold on a second. I don't know what's going on in my house. Hold on.
All right, well, Dolores doesn't check on that. We're on commercial here. I'll say again, as I've said a few times, thank you for joining us here on the True Heel Heat Twitch channel. If you're not following the True Heel Heat Twitch channel, please do. So go over to YouTube and check out the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified every time they drop content. They drop content all day long. My notifications are going off all day because True Heel Heat drops something at least once a day, if not more than once a day. Often it's 2-3 times a day, different shows about different stuff. They cover everything. So you can get everything you want from True Heel Heat. Make sure to go over to YouTube and subscribe to their channel. They also have True Heel Heat Sports, where they watch other sports other than just wrestling and stuff, i.e. basketball, football, lots of football during the football season. So make sure and subscribe to that as well. Make sure and check out and subscribe to Workhorse Wrestling Network. That's where myself and Dolores are from. We're doing this crossover with True Heel Heat so we can share our fans with them and vice versa. And make sure, and if you're not subscribed, come over and subscribe to the Workhorse Wrestling Network YouTube channel. Hit the bell to be notified there too, so you can be notified every time we drop content. It's not as often as True Heel Heat. There was a period of time where we were putting something out every day, but we've had to scale back a little bit just due to life and stuff and so on. Try to pivot and make a couple little programming changes. So we're not every single day, but we are still here quite often. So, and also you can also go over and to Dolores's work or to Dolores's YouTube page and subscribe there and hit the bell there to be notified. So we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, 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 we do. I want to get want to get
I'm torn because I really don't like Danhausen, but I love Masha. So, like, I kind of wanted to see Masha really kick the shit out of Danhausen. At the same time, if this pay-per-view ended after this match, I'd be ecstatic. So I'd be happy with that. And at the same time, I'm gonna be disappointed that I didn't get to see Masha.
We getting light tubes, impossible
Light
glass.
tubes, impossible glass.
I should go in the chat
Yeah.
and see how excited they are. Are you excited? Are you excited?
Are you ready for glass?
Excited for glass.
Here come the light tubes. All right, they're packing the ring with light tubes everywhere. We get ready for this Mance Warner versus Hoodfoot GCW World Title match. Mance Warner's your defending champion. He's been champ now for what? About 2 months or so? 2.5 months, maybe?
Who, Lance? I mean, Mance?
Yeah, Mance, yeah.
Like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
I think it's about 2.
he took it off of Blake Christian, who had it way too long. And by the time he was done with the belt, the stuff Blake Christian was doing to that belt was just inappropriate, wrong. Like you can't have an affair with the title belt on TV, dude. Like keep that.
Shawn Michaels. He was having his Shawn Michaels moment. He was having a Shawn Michaels moment.
For some reason, it felt creepier when Blake did it than when Shawn.
Oh yeah,
did
because
it.
he
I
would
don't know
slow hump it, and then he would start getting faster and faster and faster and faster and faster, and then he would stop. It was almost like he was pleasuring himself on the belt every time we saw it. And then he started taking it to new heights. He started humping it on the top rope, humping it in the corner, humping it in the center of the ring. He just go everywhere.
I'd be like, can I get a new belt? If I was the next champ, I'd be like, can I get
a new belt? He got the belt he got. So the man was like, I don't want that. Give it to you. He can take it.
I don't want that dirty ass nasty belt that he's been running his junk all over for 6 months.
If he do that in public, when is he doing it in private? That's the point.
I don't even want to know. That's so gross. Oh man.
That's just like
foot.
Hood foot.
Footer.
Okay, the spitting is too much now. You look like man, I'm hot for you.
You sound like my wife. My wife would be like, why don't you take your jacket off? You look hot. I'm like, if I was hot, I'd take my jacket off. Well, you're making me hot, so can you take it off? Really? So I take my jacket off because it's making you hot when you're not even wearing it? Like, she's like, yes, watching you wear it is making me hot. Well, it's not fair.
Oh no, my favorite thing is when an ex, shout out because he probably stalking, watching said, call my mom to let her know I walk out in the cold with shorts and a tank top on. And I was like, what abomination did they do to you? And it was like, listen, my mom got many calls during that relationship. I spend too much money. I'm doing too much. She got mad and she decided to walk down the side of the interstate. Yes, I did. Me and my little cart with my stuff in there. I was just, okay. She won't get in the car. I don't know what to do. Like, it's like she deliberately went down instead of going down the side where traffic is going down. She is on the other side. And I can't go down that side. So what am I supposed to do? I'm like, leave me alone. That's what you're supposed to do. Leave me alone. Let me go down this little street down myself.
I don't think it's
like, like the exit ramps. It was an exit ramp, and we get off right there. It was an apartment. And so I went down the exit ramp when cars were coming up.
I don't think
And
in
he,
25 years I've ever called my mother-in-law and complained about my wife. Like, I mean, I have a good relationship with my mother-in-law, but that's her daughter. Like, I think she told me to shut the, you know what I mean? Shut up, like.
her mom did
But
not care. She did not care. And it was like, why are you calling me? She's doing what she wants to do. She doing what she wants to do. And when I get mad, there's nothing to tell me at that point. It's nothing you can tell me at that point. Leave me be.
that's how my wife gets too. I'm a
And my,
fighter and she's not. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I'm ready to, like, let's scream and yell and do it. And then afterwards, 2 minutes later, it's like, okay, we're done. And then she's not like that. Like, she doesn't want to
yeah,
fight. She doesn't want to, she just moves. She just goes away. I'm done talking. I'm done doing everything. Don't interact with me. Just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with you at all. Just go away and leave me alone. Okay.
I generally got one time a call. Mom was like, "Oh, he called to say you were angry, and then you went in another room, and then you start screaming." I said, "Let me tell you the point." I went into another room to prevent from screaming, and then I looked up. He was sitting there. He was like, "Let's talk," and I was like, "Dude, I am laying on the living room floor, covered up. Leave me the fuck alone." And then I started to scream. Generally, if you just let me be, I calm down. But I don't like, and this is the thing about it. Well, this is what pissed me off, ALW.
Yeah.
I been looking forward to this piece of cake. I know this man does not eat sugar. So I was looking forward to this banana pudding. No, it's banana pudding. Banana pudding since the moment I picked it up. And I asked him when I picked it up from my mom's house, "Hey, do you want some?" He's like, I don't do sugar because I just got this like diabetes thing. So this is not my thing. And I was like, okay, that's great. Chalk it up. Now, mind you, he works the next shift. I work the early shift. I go to work. I go to work, and that's all I'm thinking about all day is getting home to this banana pudding. This is mine and mine alone. That's all I'm thinking about. We pass each other going in and out of work. I say, "Hey, how you doing?" He give me the key. I say, "Great. See you when you get home." Go. I have to walk up that little interstate I told you I walked down. I walked up there from work, happy as could be. Got in the shower, got out, cooked him a meal, which anybody who knows, cooking ain't my thing. So I was really in love. Cooked him a meal, opened the refrigerator, my motherfucking banana pudding was gone. It was gone. It's gone. It was gone. It was gone. I don't know why I searched the house because I don't know. Banana pudding goes in the refrigerator. So I don't know why I searched the house. And the container was in the sink. And I was like, what the fuck? Listen, I ain't cooked. I put the dishes out from the bottom. I didn't put no dishes out of the sink to wash because I thought all the dishes in the sink I was gonna wash after I finished cooking. Not looking in the sink to know my banana pudding was, I would have been mad earlier. And so I proceeded to call him at work. We ain't supposed to have cell phones, but you do what you do when you work at UPS. So I call him and say, "Hey, have you seen the banana pudding?" Knowing I'm holding the container. And he says, "I ate it." And I said, "You what?" He said, "I ate it." I said, "Motherfucker, I thought you said." That still makes me mad to this day. I thought you said you don't ain't eat banana pudding and be your sugar and I can't eat the banana pudding. And I said, okay. I went to the store on the way home and bought you a sugar-free cake, okay, to make. And you ate my banana pudding. He said it was good. What?
Uh, she said,
What?
"What? No, you didn't."
I was mad. I I pulled some blankets out of the closet and made a pallet and laid on the living room floor. I was asleep when he came home and was like, let's talk about this. Ain't nothing to talk about. You ate my damn food. And if it wasn't dark outside, I would walk down the street again. Okay. I ordered food. I said that 8. I was mad. I called my mama. ALW. I was in tears. He ate my banana pudding. Do you got something left in the house? She was like, you know, everybody in the house, your brother and me, we ate that up. But I was like, that was a full fat girl moment. I wasn't even fully fat girl, but I was crying. I was like, I waited. It was like that moment you wait. So my mom only makes banana pudding and stuff like that. Once in a while, she gets that thing. I'm like, so I had to go buy all the ingredients and pay my mother to make this banana pudding again. But this time, I set my happy ass in her house and I ate it. He didn't even out. He said, I thought you had. Your mama makes some banana pudding. I said, I thought you didn't come with me. So I ate it. Okay? I ate all of it. I let her keep the rest. I ate as much as I could. I ate till I couldn't eat no more. And I stopped. And I was like, go ahead, y'all can have the rest of that.
I can have the rest of that. Oh man, that's hysterical.
Hoodfoot done put a hat on and started fighting. The hood
Right?
in him done came out.
These two are going at it.
Hoodfoot.
Hoodfoot.
I don't know why you don't roll in the ring for, sir. You cross. Oh, sir, please don't jump on the road, sir. No. Oh, I told you. Oh, man's gonna turn the hat backwards. Who is Mance?
What do you mean? Who is he?
No, I'm trying to see. I swear before I say it. I'm big on trying to double check. Steph DeLander. That's his fiance, Steph DeLander.
Mance with the chair. Stocking Hoodfoot. There's a chair shot. It's back.
It was around that time.
He put the chair on his fingers and then stepped on the chair. Oh, chair to the stomach. He hits another chair with the chair he's got in his hand. Chair to the back. Hoodfoot holding the fan to get up. He used him as way to get up.
Listen, I'm telling you. That poor referee ain't getting. He was just like, I'm just trying to stand. I just want to know what's up with the mechanic gloves that Mance Warner got on.
Right.
Oh, I don't understand, dude. You just wrapped your arm around the same pole 3 times.
Right. It looked like, I mean, he was trying to punch, like, you know, hit him with like the crossface, but it didn't look right. He kept like hitting the ring post.
I just want to say, Hoodfoot, did GCW mess your back up like that, or did the hood mess your back up like that? Because you look like you got like a whole bunch of we not on YouTube, a whole bunch of stab wounds. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a YouTuber, you realize there's a whole bunch of stuff you cannot say. I've had to say pew pew.
It's a good thing you guys told me that, because I didn't realize that. I mean, it's my own fault for not reading the guidelines and stuff as a content creator on YouTube, but I never paid attention to any of that stuff. I just said words. Like, it's good to know that you can't say those certain things. It's dumb, but at least it's good to know that.
Oh, there's some new stuff now. If you take TikTok material with the logo on it, they will they can ban or demonetize your channel.
Right.
So they don't want other logos.
Yeah,
And then on
that
top of
doesn't
that,
surprise me. I mean,
it's like even the 19 that people were catching that
mhm.
Biden has, you can't describe it as his name. You just have to say the C word.
Interesting.
On
Very
our
interesting.
channel, blood does not look like blood. It looks like a dark matter because you can't put blood up there.
Right.
It's like a lot of things. A lot of things. I
A
take
lot of
most of my time trying to make sure what I can and cannot do than to actually do it. Right now, I'm on a
and
little hiatus.
a lot of
Hiatus.
stupid little things. What
It's like,
difference does it make?
and then now that StreamYard has a new owner,
Oh,
yeah,
does it? I didn't
yeah,
even know that.
yeah, Bending Spoons.
Huh.
Shout out to Bending Spoons, because sir, you look horrified every time I see you. The first video looked like a hostage video. The second was a live the other day where he had him and another woman in the video, and they were talking about the 3 new features, which I don't know. And then he kind of looked lost. He's like, "Can we finish?" Okay. And I was looking at him like, "Sir, sir, sir." He's like, "We're gonna answer your questions." And I'm looking at him like, he's an Italian dude. He's like, "We're gonna answer your questions." And I'm like, "Okay." Um, just because you're attractive and you own this company doesn't mean these people gonna get their foot off your dick.
And
And he was
Warner
like,
breaking a glass tube over Hoodfoot's back.
and he has the ability as a foreigner to do the foreigner thing where he goes, "I don't quite understand that question." And I'm
I
like,
don't quite
that was a
understand
simple
this.
question. Are you gonna implement this on all your pans? And you just like, I don't understand.
Using the
Next question.
language barrier in his favor.
Yeah, you understood that when you signed that contract and took and spent all that money for StreamYard. You understood that.
Right? So
That's
I did
that's
notice
better
that
than the people over there where we have it. I've learned so many different streaming platforms, and now I'm like on them because a lot of people I deal with and work with are on them. And it's like, yo, some of these people, they have meetings and they just don't care. My
interesting.
favorite one is the EV Mux people. They have some 2 men. They have like weekly or bi-weekly meetings. And I was in my first one last week, and they were just, one was like serious and the other was like, I don't really don't want to be here.
Meetings for what?
Huh? Like
Meetings
StreamYard,
for what?
to
Oh,
get people's feedback, and this
okay.
it's a platform called EV Books, and it's
Uh,
just like StreamYard, but it's more like graphic based, more technical.
okay. Interesting.
And so, listen, I've been everywhere. I've go brunch. I have a room there where I have meetings, have a Zoom. It's like,
All right.
yeah, I'm inside all these
Hoodfoot and Mance
different
are
things.
sitting on chairs in the middle of the ring, exchanging right
This man
hands.
just got light tubes in his mouth and down his throat. He should be more concerned. Why are they getting close together like they about to have a meeting with spaghetti in the middle?
Yep. Now they're sitting down knee to knee, just giving each other slaps and right hands.
I want to get close to see this, even though the cameraman is up in their face.
Right?
GCW. Oh, he taking his mechanic gloves off. Oh, he slapped him. I
Oh,
mean, I don't know what them gloves are, but I need some of them.
Hoodfoot just suplex Mance Warner onto the chair for a 2 count. Mance kicks out.
This is a slapping match. I could do this.
Just sitting on a chair in front of somebody and just slap the shit out of him.
Yes. Can you imagine Hoodfoot as a world champion?
For me, yes and no. I mean, yes. I mean, I like Hoodfoot. I think he's talented, and I think it'd be cool to see him as champion. I don't. It doesn't feel like that's the positioning that they put him in at this point. Like they haven't really booked him that way or given him that kind of push to be champion. So it's kind of weird that he's. I'm assuming he's in this spot to look good and take a loss and beat up on Mance, but to take the loss. I mean, I'll
I
be
understand
very
that
surprised
man.
if he wins.
I understand that mats and these gloves are for like the glass or whatever. But so
Right.
you taking glass upside your head, on your back,
Right?
everywhere else. Why are you so concerned about your hands?
You're gonna just let dude just grind a broken light tube into your forehead, but you don't want blood on your hands? Like that makes no sense to me. Like, yeah, I don't.
That
No
don't,
sense.
that don't make no sense. And you put the glove back on that you took out the slapping with
Right?
in the middle of the match. You was like, oh, wait a minute, glass about to come out. Let me put the glove back on.
And here we go. Hoodfoot again with another piece of light tube, gouging the shit out of Mance's forehead and top of his skull.
Hoodfoot praying for him. Uh-oh. Is this man begging saying he's sorry?
Hoodfoot setting him up. Oh, that was an interesting little suplex and just a little close. That was weird. He like suplexed him and then turned his body over into like a falling clothesline at the same time. Mhm. Hoodfoot and Mance changing strikes again. Mance is busted all open. Hoodfoot has Mance's blood all over his hands. What was that? Mance hits Hoodfoot with something, but I missed what it was.
Screwdriver.
Oh, screwdriver right through the foot.
No, was it?
Oh no,
I saw the
he didn't.
fork. It's a fork.
It's a fork.
Oh no, that was a screwdriver. He had the fork
I
at
thought it,
first, and then he hit him with a
okay.
screwdriver. Because
It
I'm a
kind
little
of
bit
looked like
behind
the
you.
screwdriver.
Him and that screwdriver. He about to hit him.
Right?
Oh no, Hoodfoot. No, no, Hoodfoot.
Mance with another chair to the top of Hoodfoot's head. Hoodfoot is rocking and reeling. Mance has him set up for something. What is Mance doing now? Oh, he's smashing that screwdriver into his forehead.
Yes.
And big clothesline. Hoodfoot's down. Mance goes for the pin. 1, 2. Hoodfoot kicks out at 2.5. Hoodfoot has some fight left in him. Mance getting up to his feet. Hoodfoot trying to roll away. Mance back on top of him with that screwdriver in his
Mhm.
forehead.
Hoodfoot
Mance
looks like
has
he is out of it.
right. Mance has a door. Yeah, not only does he look like he's been beat up pretty bad, he looks very tired. He looks gassed.
I'm tired for him. I'm tired for him.
He needs a little bit of work on his cardio before he's for these championship matches.
Maybe he just good at regular matches. You know, some people too much blood, too much time.
Right? Yeah. Man's
Listen,
making the table, door, two
I am
chairs.
a thugged out G. Nothing fazed me. I get stuck 29 times. That'll be great. But I vividly remember the one time I gave blood in high school and I woke up and my mom was picking me up.
Yeah, passed out, huh?
Yeah. That only passed out, but got sick and then passed out. It
Damn,
was a out.
man.
Top guys out. That's what it was.
That
Top
must have
guys
been
out.
fun for the blood drawer.
Now, believe it or not, I thought that was an anomaly, but because I've done it more, like I haven't passed out, but I get woozy.
Uh,
But I'm like giving blood, doing stuff. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. The needles don't bother me. I don't know for some apparent reason. It's just after so much giving blood, it's like who. Time to go to bed. Generally, I can go to bed for like a good couple of hours. I
yeah,
get
I
home
mean,
and I'm out.
there's a reason why they ask you if you know how you do with that, and I mean, you're not the first person to do that. That's a general response to blood being drawn. I think a lot of people get woozy, and a lot of people probably pass out or need to lay down. That's why they always ask you how you feeling and make sure you know. So
So now instead of like back then it was like, oh, sip a little orange juice. Now it's more like, oh, you need some replenishment, some vitamins,
some
something. You need
replenishment.
something.
Nance is trying to suplex Hoodfoot off the top rope through the door on two chairs. He made a table out of a door with two chairs, and then he suplexed Hoodfoot through that table off the top rope.
Is that
Kind
two
of.
brothers or two twins in the background? That's what I'm caught up in. That's what I'm caught up in. The one with the Nirvana shirt. It's
I
his.
don't know. I wasn't
Oh,
paying attention at all, but I'll have to pay attention now. That's funny. 2 count. Hoodfoot kicks out. You'll see the suplex in a minute here. Mance doesn't quite get him all the way over because
oh yeah, I
Hoodfoot's a big
saw it.
dude.
It just went through.
They kind of
Just
fell to the side instead of going all the way over. Mance with the light tubes.
they tired.
Uh, do something to Hoodfoot. Yeah, yeah.
Put this man out his misery, please.
Oh, he threw the light tubes to Hoodfoot. Hoodfoot caught him, and then Mance followed in and smashed him into his face with a knee and busted the light tubes on his face
Mm-mm.
for a 2 count. And then Hoodfoot kicked out at
Hoodfoot
2.5.
tired. Hoodfoot is tired. He
Hoodfoot is tired.
come on. 1, 2. Hoodfoot. I would just lay there for 3 at this point.
Right? Hoodfoot's had very little offense in the last couple minutes. The only thing he's really I say that and there we go. It's like a cutter RKO from Hoodfoot. Hoodfoot rolls over for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Mance barely kicks out. I thought that was 3. Holy smokes. Hoodfoot setting up for something.
He's setting up for a
Can't
good
wait
nap. That's what he's setting up for.
to
Hoodfoot at this point. Listen, this is the second match I've seen you just not the second match, but this is like the second time I've seen you
right.
just you tired. My boy,
You
you tired.
tired.
You done worked.
Tired.
You know,
Yeah.
like Abdullah the Butcher at the end when he was like, he looked like he had just had about enough. This is it. This is it.
Oh. Both men are down. Who's gonna get
I
up
think you
first?
should have like a test. Like you know how like Rey Mysterio talking about had tests back in the day to wrestle.
Right.
I think you need to have a test. And if you can't pass that test, you shouldn't be able to wrestle. Like, because at a certain point, some of these older wrestlers, they can't do it. They just can't do it.
Yeah.
If you can run the ropes for 20, 30 minutes, great. If you can't run the ropes for 20, 30 minutes, I know you can't get in the ring and lift somebody up 5 times. I know you can't do it.
It's probably true. Oh, Mance with that screwdriver again to the top. Oh, those are. Oh, now he's got those skewer sticks. Oh, and he's hammering him into the skull of Hoodfoot. They didn't stay. They all
But
fell out, but still. Oh.
Hoodfoot does have a round head, so.
Oh, he does have 3 or 4 hanging out of his head, actually, still. So now he's got a bunch for Mance. He grabbed a bunch of skewers and is doing the same thing to Mance's head and forehead. Oh, they're stuck in Mance's skin.
Yeah, Mance always getting stuck.
Big belly to back suplex from Hoodfoot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I did this yesterday. Well, not live, but I did watch the show. And I'm doing this today, and I'm going to do this tomorrow. And I'm going to talk about it on Sunday. And at what point am I going to be like, enough is enough?
That's a good question.
When is enough enough?
When is enough enough?
I don't have to give blood. All I need to do is wrestle.
Right? No doubt. Well, Hoodfoot making his way back to Is Hoodfoot leaving?
Hoodfoot might be leaving because he's tired. He got a piece of squirrel stuck in his head.
Oh, he's coming back with a big piece of plexiglass or real glass. You guys
so they heard the people in the chat cry.
Huh? We want glass. We want glass.
We want glass. Give me glass. Give me glass. Glass or your. Glass or your. I want glass or your. That's a GCW chat. Imagine. Glass or your.
Funny. Hoodfoot setting up the piece of glass. It's one end on the chair. Oh, he got blasted with some light tubes in the head.
I swear to God, if you looked at this chat, you would be mortified about the things they decided to talk about.
Oh, Hoodfoot with the headbutt. He's got man. Oh,
here come Broski Jimmy.
Mance kicked him in the junk.
Ring, ring. That's your ding.
Oh, what was that move? That was weird. Kind of looked like a half Death Rider DDT, but he didn't quite get him over to 1, 2, and 3.
And you're a winner.
And still GCW World Champion. The Southern Psychopath. Mance Warner.
Now, mind you, he did this yesterday. He did it today. He gonna do this tomorrow. Listen, if I was him, I was like, y'all gonna give me a day off, okay?
Who's he wrestle tomorrow?
Megan Bain.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Well, we're getting the copyright 2024 at the bottom of the screen, so I'm assuming that is the last match of the show, and it is 9 o'clock my time, midnight your time, so it has been 3 hours. So, as a ticker in the corner says, 2 hours and 54 minutes. So,
oh no, we're not having Danhausen and Marshall. Danhausen, you took too many. I think yesterday he wrestled. Took too many You want to say yes or yes? Too many paper cuts in the mouth.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay,
So,
ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go over some things as we said. This is the rundown of the rundown. Thank you so much for joining us here on True Hill Heat Gaming for the True Hill Heat Workhorse Wrestling Network combined together to watch GCW. And today we watched GCW so high. Ladies and gentlemen,
crossover.
you can QR me, Dolores, and come to my channel. Sometimes you'll catch Workhorse Wrestling Network and Dolores smack together to work and have a good time. Okay. Also, ladies and gentlemen, you see that horse? That horse right there is taking you places and spaces for Workhorse Wrestling Network. Uh, Also, if you did not know and you're watching this on a replay, make sure you check at the top of the chat because we'll have the True Hill Heat link so you can go to their YouTube channel and subscribe. And they have all their links for their social medias and on there to True Hill Heat Gaming. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. But at Workhorse Wrestling Network, we do something where I must tell you, it's getting hot in here, ladies and gentlemen. We are scorching and on fire. And you know what time that is? That means it's time to go. G-O, go. And as most of our melanated brothers and sisters mamas say, you better cut them lights out because it's time to go. And until then, we'll see you. Peace.